Okay. Hey guys, how you doing? Long time no see. Let me turn my volume up. Hey guys, long time no see. We've missed Captain Upper Wesker here with a video. Give me a moment here and we'll get started here. So how you guys doing? I know I made a video in a while. I had a couple days out, my back was hurting me. How you guys doing? I'm just getting some up here. All right, guys. I got some new games that came in today. What do you guys want to see first? PS4, ps5, or Nintendo Switch? I guess I'll do PS4 since we're at it. I got a special game today. I was gonna do this yesterday, but I decided to do it today. I had some games coming in from Amazon. This game I was looking for a very long time, and then I missed out on the launch during its release, and that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know if you guys watched the anime, but this is a really cool remake, and I think I have. Do I have it? Hold on a second. I think I have an original version to this one. Give me 1 minute, guys. Here it is. I'm glad this game came out, guys. And I also have the PS3 version. So this one has more roster of characters, which is the remaster version. It's got a very cool art cover. And the PS3 version is more expensive. Mine's is kind of incomplete without the bookcase. Yeah, I was waiting for this game to get a remaster. Anyways, guys, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't done so yet. Hands off my YouTube channel. Sorry, guys, it took so long. I know I haven't been live streaming lately. My back was killing me over the weekend. My body was sore because I was doing some sprinkling in my room. But anyways, yeah, I got the PS3 version. Say about 4 months ago, and this one was like $179 just to find this one. And then I just found out when he announced it that they were working on a remaster of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I never played this one or this one. I've yet to play them yet. But I'm a huge JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan of the anime. Mine is missing a booklet, so it kind of sucks. Well, for how much money I spent for it though, which is a rare copy. But anyways, I don't know. Has anyone of you guys ever played JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the PS4 or the PS3 version? Let me know in chat, guys, if you guys play these, and I want to hear your thoughts about it. But anyways, I had to get this game on back order. For some reason, I went to GameStop the other day. They were sold out. I couldn't get the hands on PS5 version. It was completely sold out. Even I couldn't find the Switch version. Greens Wesker, how you doing, Seltzer buddy? Long time no see. I know everybody's been missing me yesterday because I got comments yesterday on my channel last night. Access World, so they were missing me. So I decided to make a video, guys, and make a comeback. Hope everyone can hear me in chat. But anyways, I had to get this game on back order. I am doing well, Seltzer buddy. Thanks for asking. I had to get this game on back order because it was not available at GameStop. It was at the time, but they hadn't had a restock in months, and it was just kind of sad. I missed out on this. I should have got during September month, and I didn't know this game was gonna be a hot seller because I know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a big popular franchise. But anyways, Bandai Namco always makes awesome games. I'm surprised they released this on PS4, and I was kind of really shocked when I heard the trailer and the announcement, and I had to get it. So I'm glad to have it now in the collection. This just came in today, guys. And thinking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I have a PS3 version, which is this one, which is the more expensive one for like $179. I did get one other version that came with this one. And here is the PS5 version, guys. So I have the PS4 and the PS5 version. Or I only have one copy of each because it's what I can get my hands on in stock on Amazon because there was not many copies left, which just kind of sucks. I was finding an extra copy, have a sealed one for the collection, but I'll be on the hunt for another one. But anyways, I'm glad to have these copies for right now to play. Usually I get like an extra copy to have on the side. But yeah, so I have PS3, PS5, and the PS4 version. And the only one I'm missing is the Switch version, which I'm still missing. Did you get Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core? I'm glad you asked, because I'm about to show it, Seltzer buddy. Here's the Switch version. I just got it in yesterday. I opened this one out of the seal just now. It's just kind of cool. So I got this one, and I did get... Oh, they sent me extra copies yesterday, guys. And there's the PS5 version, which is a seal. I have another one that's already open already, but yeah, I have extra copies of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core because I love supporting Square Enix when they release like these beloved titles. But I did manage to get all versions. Glad to have the Switch version on the go. And I think I have, and I even have the PSP version, which is down below. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on a second. It won't be right if I don't show the original port. Hold a second, guys. Good thing I can get to it from here. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute. This game will just cooperate with me. Is it this? This one? Oh, that's Kingdom Hearts. I don't want that one. This one. Give it to me. Give it! God, it's getting gonna make my games a little more organized. That sucks. I hate when this happens. But anyways, guys, I wanted to review on this game. Put up my little cabinet thing in a second. Give me 1 moment, guys. I think it's getting caught. My thing was getting caught in the carpet. Anyways, guys, I do have prepared tissues if you intend to play. There are one more tragic characters Dusty in video game history. Oh, okay. So thanks for telling me. Anyways, I do have my original version. This was my first game on PSP, and I love Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. It's one of the best games ever made on PSP. And I never, because this game came back in 2000, I never thought, was it like 16, 15 years for this game to make a comeback to modern consoles? And I just want to give Square Enix a huge thanks for releasing this now on modern gaming. You know, with a fresh coat of paint, keep the original game intact with life improvements. All the original CGI cutscenes are still intact, like I was in the original game. They're just more updated in quality. So I love the back art on this. I mean, Square Enix did a nice job with the art cover. And look at the artwork between this one and this one. This one's kind of cool because I like seeing Cloud here, and you got Zack, Cloud, and Sephiroth. This is a really cool updated artwork, and this is like one I was surprised because I thought they were gonna do the original artwork from the PSP version, and went with this one. I think this one's pretty cool. Don't you think, Seltzer? With the new updated artwork for the Crisis Core as like an anniversary, releasing this game as a remaster / remake. They're always calling a remake on this one. But anyways, yeah, I was shocked when I heard the announcement because it was this year was can't even talk. I almost said Resident Evil. This year was FF7's 25th anniversary. If you guys watched the Square Enix conference, this game was announced during the FF7 compilation, and I had no idea this game was gonna make a big show in the spotlight, and it really knocked me off my seat. Because this game was my first game on PSP, and this is the one I actually fell in love with on PSP, and it still holds very dear to me to this day. Yeah, but I prefer the original game cover. Really, Seltzer. I agree on that, but this is really cool. I mean, you gotta give Square Enix some credit, guys. I mean, they did an awesome job with the artwork. This is kind of cool, and it's still love to its predecessor. But it's cool seeing Zack, you know, with the sword and everything. I mean, when I saw the artwork, I'm impressed. I'm seeing this up close in person, and having Zach on the side as well, which is kind of cool. And this one's kind of different as well because you got like Zach, you got Cloud, you got and Jill, which is Zach's mentor. So this is kind of cool as well. But if you look at the screen arts, yeah, it's more updated too. So it's still the original game, with the life improvements. Um, but anyways, but I was glad to get this, having the Switch version as well on the go, which is nice because I was hoping Square Enix releases on the Switch. So I had to get this. So I'm planning to get an extra copy of this for like a sealed one, just for collectors. Well, you know me, I'm always a collector. Um, but anyways, yeah, this is a huge. I was not expecting this game to come out so early, on December 13th. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get Square Enix a huge thank out for bringing this game back for modern gaming. You know, for people who have not played Crisis Core. So, Square Enix, thanks. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. For releasing one of my beloved titles from the PSP version. So I just want to give them a huge shout out. So, but anyways, I'm a huge FF7 fan, so I love FF7. You see, my favorite villain is Sephiroth. Let me see, my favorite protagonist is Zack and Cloud. It's kind of hard to choose. I think I have to go with Cloud as my protagonist, and Zack is like my second favorite, and then I have Sephiroth like my all-time favorite villain. Yeah. So, but I love the artwork though. Man, Square Enix did an awesome job. What else? So we got a new horror game, guys. I don't know if you guys heard of this one. So, sir, you might like this one. Aerith in background, still standing, waiting for Zachary's turn. Yeah, you just caught that, didn't you? Yeah, there's Aerith right there, and that is a huge love touch right there. I love that scene where Zach meets Aerith for like the first time, and I thought that scene was real cool. One of the best scenes in this game, Seltzer, is this scene right here, with like Genesis going against Sephiroth and seeing then Geo. This is one of the best. When I saw this scene, I was like blown away how good the scene was on the PSP. But man, I can't wait to see how it looks in 4K. I heard it's like very upscale, and I heard there's the performance runs. I heard it's smooth like butter. Even the Switch version runs very well, which I've been hearing because I heard a lot of good reviews about these ports, and even the PS5 version looks more upscaled because it's more on the PS5. But anyways, I just want to give a huge shout out again to Square Enix for bringing this game back again. Talking about Aerith figure on shelf. Oh, Aerith. Come here, Aerith. So I want to say hi to you. But anyways, yeah, I got. Oh, there goes her weapon. She's losing her weapons again. But anyways, this is a huge. Really cool to see if I can get her weapon back on. Or is it the other way? No, it's actually this way. Hold on a second. Yeah. She's just kind of lost her part of her weapon, but I love this figure of Aerith. I mean, since, Crisis Core came out and stuff, and this as well. I mean, this is kind of cool. I wish I had a statue of Zack. Again with Aerith, and this would be a really nice touch. Because I have Sephiroth right up there on the bookshelf, and I got Cloud on like the second shelf. But anyways, yeah, I love Aerith. I mean, when I played the original game, I was very sad that she gets killed by Sephiroth. So, big spoiler if you guys haven't played the PS1 version. But I'm glad that she did not die in the remake. So hopefully. I know Rebirth is coming out next year, but hopefully I'll have the same repeat of the original game. I love Aerith very much. I mean, Sephiroth, he's the big baddie, the main antagonist. We were talking about Sephiroth's endgame on Rebirth, but I was watching the trailer, so I know it's different than the original game, but I don't know what Sephiroth's endgame really is this time around. But anyways, I know this seal is very crappy. I mean, The seal was just like this when I got it, but anyways, it wasn't sealed up pretty well. But anyways, I might just take it out this. Well, I'm leaving the seal. I might fix it up. Um, Seltzer, I don't know if you heard of this game, but here is Cherry Staircase. This game is very hard to find. I know the seal's not that best. I think it was this from the machine when they were making the seal. But anyways, I got Cherry Staircase today, and that it came in the mail. This is actually a horror game. I heard a lot of good reviews about this one. And then I got the PS4 version, which is I found it in stock. But I went to games, these were actually sold out instantly. But I don't know if you ever heard of Cherry Staircase, guys, in chat. This is a horror game. You play as a detective. You're solving puzzles. There's monsters. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. The game's about 15-hour one time on the PS4. So there's like a lot of stuff to do in the mansion because the game takes place inside of this. And yeah, if you guys can see, there's monsters on the cover art. This is another hidden gem of a game. Nope, never heard about it. Really. So maybe you should look this one up, Suds, because this game was sold out very instantly when it came out. Because this came out back in November. November. I was looking at looking at the pre-order on this one. This one came out in November. I say November 20th because it's pushed back for a few more days for polishing. But this is made by Sadisco, guys. These publishers are a very nice publisher. One of my favorite games by them is Remothered Broken Porcelain. And they worked. I don't think they worked. No, they didn't work on that one. I don't think they worked on Remothered Tormented Fathers. This is made by the same developer. Sadisco makes awesome games, guys. There was a few games made by Sadisco. I'd like to know what other games they worked on because I love their games. But this was a new one by Sadisco. I mean, I love their games that they make from the developer. But I am going to stream this one, guys. If you want to stream this one, if you guys want to see this on the channel, I'm about to stream because it's a horror game. I showed this one to Legions yesterday on Facebook. Of course, he's never heard of this one, so this one kind of went underneath the gaming radar. There was a trailer for this on YouTube, guys. You can look it up on YouTube. But anyways, it wasn't like I didn't see any commercials on when it came to usually when you have games on TV, like PlayStation always advertises ads on TV for games. This one fell underneath the gaming radar, so I had to pick this one up. You know me, I like obscure games, but yeah. So you play as they're working with Indigo Studios. So the game is about so the Ministry you guys can read that printing. It's so small to read. I wear glasses, so. But anyways, it's got a very good story what's behind this game. But you do play as a detective. I guess something hardly gone wrong. Most of it's in Spanish here, but the top part's in English. So the Ministry sent you a codename Desmond. I think that's the protagonist's name. To retrieve classified documents and destroy them to bury the horrifying truth that occurred. But you do got puzzles in this game. It's kind of got like similar to Resident Evil. Your journey, however, leads you into an unpleasant discovery. Project Alpha will you puzzle the pieces again and find your way out of the first-person horror mystery game. So this game's in first person, guys. You're doing puzzles. From what I saw in the trailer, you do have to hide. There was monsters that look around the entire mansion. I think there's like a lot of enemies. Don't know if there's bosses, but what I saw in the trailer looks very good. It's very polished too. It's very smooth with the frame rate and everything. Yeah, this game just came out. So, but it's got I don't know what the story's really about yet, but all I know is about a ministry that you worked for, and they sing into this mansion. And getting a lot of original vibes reading about this, like the Spencer Mansion. But I'm reading this. But this is really cool. I like the artwork. So called Cherry Staircase. I was trying to find that game stuff the other day and it was sold out. So this game's pretty much hard to find. But anyways, this is a really cool game to have in the collection, guys. If you love horror, this game didn't get talked about on YouTube at all. Nobody has even. I think there is one YouTuber that has played this game so far. I think her name was Gabe Smolders. She was playing this the other day on her channel. But I've not seen a lot of gameplay on YouTube for this one yet, so I might put this on my channel and have it uploaded. So I'm looking forward to playing this, and Callisto Protocol, which I was supposed to schedule. Well, I was supposed to stream last weekend, and my back was just killing me, so I couldn't stream it. But anyways, I'm not prepared with Callisto Protocol. What again? I was gonna show you guys. I got some other games on Amazon. One game I did get. This was on back order too. Evil West. I got the PS4 version. I finally found one in stock. Because this game is so hard to find. But I did find Evil West because I had the PS5 version, so I got the PS4 and I got 2 sealed copies of it. So this is kind of a cool one to have in the collection now. So you know, because I like to complete with both library and games. Guys, I really got to show you something when I just did my bookcase the other day. So let me show you something, guys. So if you guys can see, I reorganized my entire bookcase last weekend. So I got extra PS4 games on the bottom shelf. That's where the PS3 games used to be. But now the PS3 games are on the way bottom shelf. So I want to put more PS4 games on my bookcase. So, and that's what I did last year because my back was just, killing me because I was reorganizing it. Camera, would you just crap away with me? 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. Okay, but anyways, guys, I redid that entire bookcase last week, and so I didn't live stream at all. I was just kind of recuperating and stuff, and took me about 4 hours redoing this entire bookcase. And what I did is I had the PS4 games mixed up with those PS5 games, so I just take all the PS4 games off and just put them in their own shelves, and PS5 can have its own shelf. So that's what I did, and I just lowered the PS3 games into another shelf, and that's what I did. So I hope you guys like that now, because I reorganized it. So I just want to make more room for PS5 games. So that's what I did. So anyways, while we're at it, I did find a very rare factory seal, because this game's out of print right now. And I got lucky. I found a factory sealed Doki Doki, and I tracked this one down really hard. And I had got lucky on Amazon with some few vendors, and a few vendors had this one in stock. Oh, Gabe Smolders, I subbed to her channel. She's one of the gaming YouTubers I follow. Oh, that's awesome, Seltzers. The same here, buddy. I also follow her channel. She's got some really good games that she streams. Because I first watched her playing Haunting Grounds when I first subbed to her. So I was watching the Haunting Grounds on the PS2 version, and that was really good. You should play that game ASAP. Which game? This one right here, Seltzer? Doki Doki? Or Callisto Protocol? Or the Haunting Grounds I was talking about? But anyways, this is kind of a weird seal. Those are supposed to come like this, and they have like these different seals. So this is what the seal looks like on this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, Doki Doki. Okay. But anyways, guys, I did find a sealed one, and these copies, I have extra copies. These are all, I can't return these to Amazon because they won't take them back in. I got these copies, but I have actually no extra 3. So I don't know if you guys, I'm having sealed ones coming in. When I got these sealed ones, these 2 yesterday, all discs were loose in these, and I was kind of sad because I wanted some sealed ones from the collection, so I got some on eBay to have for some sealed ones. But these ones, I'm gonna give one to my friend for Christmas. So I'm giving away free copies of Doki Doki on PS4. So I have one to give to my friend. But these 3 are just up for grabs. But I'm having the seal ones from my collection. Those ones I can't find weren't like in the best condition when they were shipped yesterday. One came from GameStop, which I'm gonna give back to them because That one did not play right, so they can have it back. Um, but anyways, I'm gonna give one game to my friend for Christmas. I don't know if he's got Doki Doki back here. My one friend wants to collect PS4 games. Where me always meet at the retro store. So I'm gonna give one to him, and I think the others. I don't want to do it the other two, but I'm assuming it's like some star credit out of them. But I have some sealed ones coming in now. But yeah, Doki Doki is a very hard find a game now for some reason. You can't find sealed ones anymore at GameStop. You can't find sealed ones at Walmart or Target. I don't know what's going on with this game right now. I think it was kind of like a limited run, like how many copies they made. Um, but I never heard from this developer though, Serenity Forge. I don't know what games they worked on, guys, from this developer, but you guys can let me know. I love to check out their games that they publish. So I don't know if you're familiar with Serenity Forge, the developer. I think it's the publisher or developer. I like to know what other games they worked on because I would love to check out their games that they worked over the years. Um, but I love supporting developers. I love supporting indie developers. Um, but I never heard of Doki Doki, so this is kind of like a rare one to find physical. For some reason, this is not in print anymore, sealed. So I don't know what's going on with that. Amazon only has a few left. But anyways, it's kind of hard to find. Um, One thing I noticed, guys, if you notice this, so maybe you can get your eye on this. Check the seals. This is an actual PS4 seal. I think these seals are a little more different. But that's an actual factory seal, sealed game. So it was brand new when I bought it. So, anyways, the other ones when I had should have rolled all loose. The only thing that's going on with this one, I don't know what this is caused from, guys. But if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see in the line, but there's like veins on the plastic. All the ones I had were shipped had like this. Was it this one? No, there was these two are very veiny. Was it this one? Yeah, they had like this, kind of like this. I think it's from the seal. When I took the seal, but it had like this weird vein going on in the PS4 case. So, but I don't know what that's from though. A lot of the games don't have that issue. Yeah, but this one you can tell really on this one now. So, I don't know what that's from. Why the PS4 case is like that, but sealed. But just I don't know. Can you guys get in the light? Let's see. Yeah, if you can see like right. Such, can you see that? You can see all these little veins inside the plastic. I don't know if that's a cross from unless that's just the case itself. But anyway, I've never seen games that have like this weird veiny thing going on. So weird. But anyways, it's sealed. So yeah, I just noticed that today when it came in. So maybe it's just because it's factory sealed. But anyways, it's barely visible. Yeah, you can barely see it, but you can feel it with your hand. So, Seltzer, you're not gonna believe what I have in my hands, but you're gonna catch me red-handed right about now. You already know what I have in my hand, don't you? Oh, you're gonna shoot me for this one. But look, more sealed copies of FS7 Crisis Core Reunion. So I have like an extra. There's a one copy of it on the PS4, but these are just sealed ones as the collectors. So I'm planning to pick more up, just something in the for back, just in case this game comes out of print. Probably pick up 2 more for PS5 and PS4, just to have as a backup. Hi, Papa Wesker. Hello, my dear. Hello, and how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know everybody's been missing me for a while. Access World has been missing me for a while. I hope he shows up today so I can say hi to him. Anyways, he was contacting me on my channel yesterday. You guys were just missing me dearly. I'm sorry, guys. I was kind of recuperating. My back feels better now. I was here for the last few days. I redid my entire bookcase over the weekend. But anyways, hi Veronica Wesker, my friend. How you doing, my dear? I know everybody's been commenting they were missing me, guys. Yes, I know I haven't streamed in a while. I've been busy and doing stuff with my mom over the weekends. I just didn't have time. Tomorrow I'm going out tomorrow. I have like a free dinner thing going out tomorrow. I claim jumper tomorrow. So remember I'm going to that around 6. I think 6 or 5 tomorrow it starts. I've been good, Papa. That's good, very good, my dear. But anyway, I got some new games to show you. Veronica Vesca says you're enjoying the stream. I'm streaming for a while, guys. I got Cherion's Staircase. This is a new horror game. It's first person. Um, if you guys can look a little bit closer on this one, it's kind of similar to Resident Evil because you got like a mansion and you're just solving puzzles. There are some monsters in the artwork if you guys can see it up close. Um, so you bought all Final Fantasy Crisis Core. That was a bit when you didn't let me for nice. No, I left some copies, but I only ordered like 3 copies of each for PS4 and PS5 and one for Nintendo Switch. Um, which I have right here. So I have only one Switch version, so I might pick up 2 more for the Switch. Because I know this game's eventually be coming out of print because I know it's like a game from 2008, but hopefully I'll get some more copies. But you know, I'm a sealed. You know, I'm a collector. I mean, I have like a bunch of sealed games over the years that's been sealed. There's some other PS4 games that are just kind of out of print are still sealed. So, say for like Resident 2 Remake, Resident 3. I know those games are out of print for sealed ones. But a lot of games I have that they publish on PS4 are still sealed, which I still have in my collection. Which are the ones I still have in print, but the ones that out in the real world are not in print. But anyway, I got Cherion's Staircase on PS5, and I got the PS4 version, which is kind of cool. Because you don't see many games now coming to PS4, but I got Cherion's Staircase, and then plus I have Callisto Protocol, what I picked up like that last week. You guys saw that in the last video. But I got Cherion's Staircase, the new horror game that came out in November. You guys should check that one out. That one kind of went up beneath everybody's gaming radar. And then I got Evil West now on PS4, which still not played it yet. And I got to put some game time into this one because it's made by Focus on Home Entertainment. Focus on Home Entertainment also made Plague Tales Requiem, Plague Tales Innocence, and so name is American. There was one other game that just made 4 years ago. You play as like a goblin dude. But it's another game that's on PS4 I'm looking for, and I forgot what it's called. But I do like trying to find PS4 games to complete my collection. What else I got? Anyways, I got JoJo Bizarre Adventure, guys. So I have this one on back order. And I have my PS3 version, but this one's missing a manual. This is like the rarest port on PS3 because it's going for like $179. If it was $179, I wish I had like the booklet because I'm missing a booklet to this one. I still can't track it down yet for this one. It's incomplete. It's got the disc, got the artwork. I'm missing a booklet, the manual for this one. So once I can find the manual for this one, I'll make it nearly complete. But if you guys ever come across a manual, you guys can send me one or something. I looked on eBay and I can't find no manuals for this one for some reason. I looked everywhere for a manual for this, so maybe if my game store gets another one, maybe I'll find one that's complete and this will be my play copy. But I cannot find a manual for this game. I looked on eBay. I looked everywhere. I'm done some shopping, Pableska. That's good, my dear. My mom hasn't gone shopping yet. She's supposed to present the Christmas tree. But anyways, so yeah, I got JoJo Bizarre Adventure. So this is the remake. They have some new characters coming out still, so this game's still getting supported. There was some new DLC characters for the game. I haven't checked out on PSN yet. I don't know if there were free updates, but there was some new JoJo Bizarre characters to the roster. So, but what's cool about this game, guys, what I love about this is that each character has their own story campaign, like how it's based in the anime. So I have yet to check this one out. So, but anyway, I heard a lot of good reviews about it. But I'm glad that Bandai Namco brought this one back because on PS3 it's so expensive to get your hands on. I was lucky to get my hands on it. Anyways, I did find a factory sealed copy of Veronica Wesker, my friend. I did find a sealed one of Doki Doki Literature Club. So I did find a very good factory sealed one. So the last ones that came in, they had the disc were loose in their case, and I had to open them up. But I have a sealed one now in my collection. I really need to sit down with this game and play it because I heard this game is pretty good. I saw some merchandise from this game. There was like some figures, like little mini figures on eBay I was looking at. And I'm surprised this game's got some little merchandise for it. So it's just kind of cool to see. But I really got to play it with Doki Doki though, because I know it's got English voice acting. So, and I think there's multiple choices. I don't know if this game's got multiple choices. I don't think. I really need to play down with this. I need to sit down with this game and play it on my PS4. Um, 13 additional music tracks, over 1 local images, 6 new side stories. So, I don't know how many endings this game's got. I don't know if this game's got multiple endings in the story. Um, this game is not suitable for children, those who are easily disturbed. Okay, I can understand that part. But anyways, I don't know if this game's got multiple endings. So, do you know anything else about does the game have multiple endings? Like, there's like 6 endings in the game. Um, or is like each is it like one of those like Untold Dawn? And like each character you play has like different um what's the word I'm looking for? Like consequences, like the answers that you make in the game have side effects for like the ending in the game. Um, so I like games that have like multiple choices, and then it affects like the story and again the game, which is kind of you get like the act like what ending you get in the game. Like you can get the good ending, the bad ending, the true ending, or the secret ending. Um, so this is, I don't know if this one has. I'm looking on the artwork. I don't think this one has multiple choices. I don't think. Does no one chat? This one's got multiple choices, multiple endings. Does anyone know a little bit more about this game than I don't? Well, just like the mechanics in the game. Like, do you have like different like if they ask you a question, you like know a few choices, and those are the choices that you pick would affect the main outcome of the game. That I would love to know, because if it does, I could do multiple playthroughs of this game. There's a lot of replayability. So you know a little bit more about this game. So if you maybe you could tell me a little bit more, like if you have choices, do you have like multiple endings? I still don't know anything about this game since I came out. I was trying to do some research on it. Like, does it have like endings, multiple endings, a true ending, a secret ending? You know, that kind of thing. It's, if there's one game that's similar that has multiple endings, I think it's this one, right? Say like this game right here, like Untold Dawn was like one of the best PS4 games of all time. This one has endings. No, actually, the stuff that you choose on your characters, and it affects the main outcome. Or like, say, one of your character dies in the game, you get that ending. Um, but I was playing this the other day, and I lost most of my characters in this game, and I end up with what's her name? I end up with not with Ashley. This girl, and all my I think it was just Josh that was left, and I think that blonde girl that was left. But most of my characters I died when I first played this. But damn, it scared the hell out of me playing this game. But if you guys ever play Until Dawn, this game's really good. I did love playing it, but damn, it really has some really good intense moments. Um, this game's very well made. I don't know if this game will ever get like a PS5 re-release, like Life Improvements. So I would love to see if this game comes to PS5 eventually, like a physical release, or I don't know if that's like a PS5 update. But anyways, yeah, if you guys ever play Until Dawn, this is a really good game to play. It was a PS4 exclusive. I played this game. I couldn't get it at launch. I did find one at Target. It was on clearance for like 19 bucks at factory sale one, and I bought Monopoly Dungeons and Dragons, Harry Potter House Competition, Harry Potter The Secret Horcrux Puzzle, Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, and Brand New Clothes, Perfume, Pimple Health, Harry Potter. That's good, my dear. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan myself. Speaking of Harry Potter, you know what I got a few months ago? I don't know if I showed this in my video. But I'll show you anyway. If you guys have not seen these, but these are kind of rare on PS3. And for some of you, you'll never find copies of these. These are very hard to come by, and damn, they're expensive now. Um, But I love Harry Potter, guys. Veronica West, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so guilty pleasure. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Um, I had to get these games this year. I got these games back in February, but I did get all the Harry Potter games released on PS3. I spent like between like 60 or $70 for these because they're really good up on price. But I did get had Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. You have all the original voice actors, which was kind of cool. And I have the this one as well, which is like one of my favorites. I saw the movie. I've seen all the movies, and I have the game as well. But it has some really really cool artwork. I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter 2 publishing. That's good to hear, my dear. But anyways, guys, if you ever seen, if you guys find Harry Potter games on PS3, you guys should really add these to your guys' collection. Because unfortunately, I did not have any of these in the collection. I just finished, which one I just started the other day? Just finished. This one was really, really good, guys. I fell in love with this. I love the, you ride the broom. It's really good in 4K. I mean, I'm surprised how good this game really looks. Explore, like, the castle. It's got kind of a semi-open world. But this game is very, very well made. I am surprised. It's made by EA when they were starting some of their best games in the, did you, read Harry Potter novels? I read some of the Harry Potter novels, Seltzer Buddy, as well when I was in school back in the day. But yeah, I love Harry Potter. But I did finish this one about 5 months ago. I finally finished it, got the achievements for it. And I just started playing this one, Order of the Phoenix. So I'm not done yet with this one. I know this was back on the Wii, but the PS3 version is like the more superior port. And I think there's a PS2 version as well. But this one looks very good and very upscaled. But anyways, I'm a few hours into this one, so I'm not finished it yet. So I'm working on that, playing that right now on my PS3. And I love PS3 games. I got Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2, so I need to put some time into these games, because I heard these ones are really, really good. And these were the last Harry Potter games that were published. So, and I know there's like, what's that one that's coming out next year? Hogwarts Legacy. Hey Doom, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, buddy. We're just talking about some Harry Potter games. No, never read Harry Potter novels yet. Oh, Harry Potter's are really good. I've seen the movies. The movies are awesome. I like Hagrid. He's like one of my favorites. I love Harry, Hermione, Weasley. Who's that one kid that causes trouble for Harry? I can't think of his name. Me neither. Seltzer, who is the blonde? Who is the one kid that caused Harry some issues? Can't think of his name. Top of my head. Did you watch all the Harry Potter movies? Yeah, I did watch all the Harry Potter movies. I've seen all of them. And even Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. I watched like up to the very last one. Who's that one kid? I cannot think that caused Harry some issues. I mean, he always causes it throughout the movies. And I can't think of his name. Draco Malfoy. Yes, thank you. Draco Malfoy. Yes. He always calls issues for Harry and him and his little friends that hang out with Draco. Those two guys that hang out with Draco. The unraveled power of the Wesker. Yes, the unraveled power of Wesker. The blonde guy, forgot his name, sorry. Yeah, his name was Draco Malfoy, Seltzer Buddy. And yeah, he calls him serious for Harry. But yeah, I was sad when Hagrid passed. And the actor who plays Hagrid, I was sad he kind of passed away. It's Harry Potter, what means a lot to me as a child growing up. And I used to watch Harry Potter, and I love watching Hagrid. But when I heard the voice actor passed away, I was very sad. And then the guy who plays Dumbledore, he passed away as well. But anyways, yeah. But those are some very awesome games. I need to get the rest on the PS2 version, because there are some ones I do not have. I have a few of them on GameCube. But anyways, Jimmy, for joining the stream right now, we're just talking about Harry Potter and stuff. I did get FF7 Crisis Core. This is one of my favorite titles. Growing up, I think it was about. When did I get my first PSP? I don't know when PSP first came out, the big heavy model. Um, but anyways, this was my first PSP title in my PSP collection. This is the one game I love as a child, and I never thought this game would get a good remaster, never see the light of day on modern gaming, until the one day this game got its spotlight again, and it came to PS4, and I got like the ps5, and got the Switch version, and the PS5 version as well. So you know me because I love FF7 Crisis Core. Um, but anyways, Doom. That's what I got in my collection. I got these in yesterday. The other games came in today. But I was surprised that this game made a comeback of all these years. One thing I noticed that a lot of people have a problem with the DMV, which is the in this game. But it was improved in the remaster. They fixed the issue. It's still the same as it is, but it's a little bit better because you can actually skip some of the scenes that play. But there are some new scenes. I can't not spoil it because I've not played it, but there are some new other life improvements to the game itself. But anyways, I most of the time in the game was mostly sight, no text, and there was no voicing in those parts. You had to read it. Don't tell me you didn't get Saifu Strings. I'm trying to find it, so I still cannot find Saifu. I looked at GameStop the other day and they were sold out. So I'm about the last couple of Saifu and I'm still looking for it for PS4 and PS5. I'm looking for Stray. I asked for Stray. I talked to the lady the other day. I was looking for Stray. Cannot find it. Amazon's completely sold out. It's unavailable. For some reason, I cannot find Stray. But I know I watched the Game Awards the other day, guys. It was really good. God of War got like 6 awards. And Elden Ring got the Game of the Year, which I had a fun game. The Elden Ring was going to take it the Game of the Year. I had pepper steak and salad for lunch. Ooh, that's delicious. But I don't know if you guys watched the Game Awards the other day. I watched. That was like about 7 or 6 hours. There was a few surprises in the Game Awards. You guys should check it out on YouTube. Watch Virtual Replay on YouTube. They were making a new Crash Bandicoot game. That's was the Crash Wampa League or something, which I've been hearing about. The game's been going around for a while, but he made an appearance at the game, and then Crash kind of crashed the awards and everything. It was like a few huge prizes, and Mika's who's like creator of Dark Souls, Mikazaki, I think his name is. Yeah, there was a lot of few surprises at the Game Awards, and Death Stranding is getting a sequel, which I didn't know about. Elden Ring got the Game of the Year instead of God of War. Yeah, I know it was a close tie between God of War Ragnarok and Elden Ring, and sadly, Stray got an award as well. Stray got an award. The other one of the games that they got not awards, I don't know if they got awards. Was like Horizon Forbidden West. There was Plague Tale's Requiem. I know that game was like a PS5 exclusive because it didn't come to PS4 because it skipped the last gen versions. Kind of wish Plague Tale's Requiem came to PS4 because the only ones available on PS4 is Innocence, and 1 and 2 are both available on PS5 now. I'm surprised Plague Tale's Requiem did not get an award, so I don't know if it ever did. You want to get pepper steak and salad? Yes, I do, my dear. Yes, I do. But anyways, yeah, there was even Al Pacino was there last the other night at the Game Awards. Christopher Judge, who is the voice of Kratos. I mean, I love his voice. I think as Kratos. I don't know who was the original voice actor for Kratos in the original God of War. Maybe you guys can tell me because I wasn't not paying attention. But Kratos is like one of my all-time favorite characters in God of War. The thing about God of War, guys, when I first played God of War, my friend upstairs had a game of God of War, and I never heard it. I never heard anything about it. So I borrowed a game from him for PS2. I think I borrowed the first one, the second one. I played it. And it was really fun. I love God of War and got into the franchise. And that was thanks to my friend because he's gonna let me borrow God of War one day. It was God of War 1 2 because he used to live in my apartment over here. And that's how I was introduced to God of War. And so I played the first one on PS2, and then I played the second one. and I fell in love with Kratos. He's like one of my favorite all-time protagonists of all time. Um, Ever since then, I've been a God of War fan, and thanks to my friend who got me into that franchise. Yeah, I love Kratos. Man, he's got a serious bad temper. My favorite introduction to Kratos was I will get you some pepper steak instead of Popeyes. Oh, thank you, my dear. Um, but the one I don't know if you guys seen, you guys ever played God of War 2018, but there was that one particular scene where was it Boulder, the one antagonist. I did play God of War 2018. Was it Boulder? What's his name? The one that goes against Kratos and God of War 2018. Maybe you guys can tell me. Trying to think if it was Boulder. I don't know if it was Boulder. Or I know they call him the Stranger. Um, I think it was Boulder, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe one of you guys can tell me if you guys played God of War 2018. But there was that one particular scene at the beginning of the game where he just kind of hits him like this, like a girl, and then I thought this thing's kind of funny, and then it's like, the whole scene just kind of went chaotic. But yeah, that's the scene I remember when getting Kratos all angry up again. But it's so funny though. God of War 2018. Was it Atreus? And he always calls us. He never calls him by his name. He always says, "Boy, come here, read this for me, boy, boy." It's like throughout the entire game was always boy. The one time he called his son Atreus. Oh my god! I'm like, wow, this is kind of a thing now with this game. What game do you plan to play this week? And Callisto Protocol I gotta play today. I need to play Callisto Protocol. Then it's got patches now for it, which is a game that's better now on performance because I had performance issues at launch. But now the game is more stable now on PS4. What I heard, it's not so bad as it was. Callisto Protocol, it's more stable. They fixed the frame rate issue with the game. Some game crashing issues with the game where a game would just crash. But I was reading the updates say this morning on Callisto Protocol, so it seems the game is more stable now than it was. So I'm gonna download the patch, install the game with the patch, and hopefully I'll have a good streaming it because I want to play Callisto Protocol. So I was waiting for like a patch with the game with its performance issues. They said the PS3 version was the worst that suffered from. PS5 version not so much from the issues the game had. PS4 didn't suffer that many issues with Callisto Protocol. I think the most worst port was like Xbox Series X and PC were the one that were suffering the most issues. I think it was PC Evolve when I was suffering the most issues on the port. Speaking of Callisto Protocol, I think I have it right here. So everybody's been asking me to stream this game. I need to stream it. I know I gotta put some time in the Callisto Protocol. There was a few things planned for the game next month from the developer. Has no new game plus. So that'll be included with a free update for the game. So for new game plus, you can have replayability with the game. Same with Kingdom Bridge of Spirits. Kingdom Bridge of Spirits doesn't have a new game plus. That was added a few months later to the game. But I need to sit down with Callisto Protocol. I heard this game's got an intense moment that goes off its rails pretty easily. I heard the environment can kill you if you're not careful. There's machines that can kill you. I watched the scene in the trailer. There's like machinery you gotta watch out for. There's some very gory moments. Because I watched a little bit of the demo from the developer. When the game was still in development, I watched like the early demo. And from what I see, the environment really kills you. But I didn't see like the entire game. I just saw what stuff that really kills you. Yeah, so there's more DLC stuff planned for the game, which I heard from the developer. So I was reading on Google this morning. But anyway, it's got a patch of 1.07, so they fixed some of the performance issues. How many games do you have in your unfinished game list? Ooh, that's a good question, Saltzer. Shoot, man, where would I go? What do I start with? I know I have the unfinished ones on PS1. I was just kind of like, I don't have it on PS1. I can't think of my head. I remember I had 20 or 40 or more on PS1 I had not finished. So that might come as a shock. I still have quite a few in PS4 which I still have not finished yet. I have a few on PS4 which I still need to finish up. I'm pretty much, my list is probably over 200 games or more on my unfinished list of games because I have more games are added to my list now. I still have Death Stranding to play still. I have Ghost of Tsushima, Stray, which I've not played yet. I never played any Dynasty Warrior games in the franchise, which I missed on the entire franchise. I don't know, it's pretty good. I still need to play Death Stranding. One game I did get in my collection. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this one. Let me find it. Oh, I have it somewhere. Because I'm going to this entire bookcase. Where is it? Where the hell are you? There is one game. I don't know if I ever fully finished it, but I think I got to go back and play this one again. But this is in my rare PS3, my PS4 collection. Just come here and give it to me, Papa. Here's your pepper, steak, and salad, Papa was. Thank you, my dear. This is one game that ended up in my PS4 collection. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this one, but this is called Fist of the North Star. It's one of the best games I've ever seen on PS4. It's made by Sega. Sega always makes some awesome games at the time. This game is very bloody and gory. It's kind of like, how can I put about this particular character? He's kind of similar to like, Jojo, Jojo Joestar. He kind of looks very similar if you guys look at the artwork. He looks similar, in a way. But anyways, yeah, he kind of looks similar to him. But anyway, I played this game. It's fun. There's a few mini games I did love. I'm gonna go back and play because this is a PS4 exclusive. But anyways, I don't know if you guys ever played Fist of the North Star, but this is a really awesome game to play on PS4. His name is Kenshiro. Yeah, this is what it is. Kenshiro. I'm thinking of JoJo in my head because he looks similar to JoJo. But it is very bloody. There are some really good finishing moves. The game's not that long. I think it's about 15 hours game running time. But the voicing is top notch. The anime is so damn good. It's a 10 out of 10. It's like one of my top 4 PS4 games in the PS4's library. But when I played it, it's really fun. There's some crazy things in the game where it kind of goes off its rails a little bit. But it's really good. The boss battles are very cool, and you just kill the hell out of them like God of War. But it's bloody. There's some really cool finishing moves. There's one where there's one move I did like because it goes like this to the guy, and his head gets all swollen and it blows up, and it's like it just kind of splatters everywhere. It's like sick. The anime was good, but a bit gorish. Yeah, it was a bit gorish, yeah. But it's really good with the gore. Who's Kenshiro, Papa Wesker? This is Kenshiro. I don't know much about the anime because I missed on watching the anime cartoons when there was an anime show. But this is Kenshiro, Veronica Wesker, my friend. But it's really good. So this is Kenshiro. It's called Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. I don't know if this game is going to get a follow-up sequel next year. Hopefully this game will get a sequel or something because I want to see Fist of the North Star. So hopefully they'll make more of this game in this franchise because this was kind of like a reboot of the franchise. So it's kind of cool to see this on PS4. But you guys need to check this one out. It's a really recommended game. It's really, really good. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I really loved it. Put a lot of game time into this. There are some mini games which are really, really cool. I played a little bit of Yakuza back in the day. But if you know Sega, they have some similarities with the Yakuza series. Which I didn't play the entire Yakuza. The only Yakuza game I do own, unfortunately, I only have one Yakuza game in my entire collection on PS3, and I need to find the remasters. What was Yakuza? Where would I put him? Was Yakuza 0. I don't know what I did with it, but it's in my book if I was organizing the entire book. But I only have one Yakuza game in my PS3 library, and that's the only one I have. I have no Yakuza games on PS4, unfortunately. So I am missing a few titles on my PS4's library of physical games. I don't know where to go with the Yakuza title. But anyways, there was a game I did get. It was a gift from my friend. The anime title is Hakuto Shinken, a must-watch anime. Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me that, Saucer. I'm. You guys probably already saw what it was. Um, my friend gave me this. This is based on a Disney attraction. It is complete. You guys know what game it is. You guys probably saw what it was. A very popular Disney movie that was made back in the day, but it's based on a popular attraction. And I know you probably seen it, Seltzer, as a child. Maybe I don't know if you watch Disney movies growing up as a kid. But I know there's one on PS1. Um, it is Toy Story. I did not have this game. I've been looking for this game for a very, very long time. This is supposed to be part of the recent pickup because this game was just given to me recently. I got Toy Story Mania. This is based on the popular Disney attraction in Disneyland. I know this came to the Wii, but I couldn't find a report. But I got this one instead because it's more superior. Because I love the cleaner graphics. I had the disc resurface because it was really scratched. But it's playable. But it's complete with the manual and everything else. My friend gave me a very clean case at the store because the other case was very beat up. But this is for my friend Ethan. He's a very nice friend. You guys see him in chat all the time. But anyways, thanks Ethan, buddy. I really loved this game. I really loved it. I was on the Toy Story Mania. I think when it first opened at Disneyland, it was really, really fun ride. I'm surprised I got a game adaptation, which is kind of cool based on the ride. So kind of like a love to its predecessor. But I love Toy Story, guys. I don't know if you guys ever played this on PS3, but it's something to have in the collection. It's a light gun game. It's really cool. It's a little carnival games to play, so it's kind of cool. You know me, I like games on PS3 you just cannot find on the PS3 library. And I know I have a lot of. I'll show you the Disney games I have on PS3. But I've been collecting a few Disney games on my Disney collection. One I got, I don't know if I showed this in the video, but I'll show it again anyways, guys, if you haven't noticed. But this is part of my little Disney collection I have gathering up. But these are all Disney games I have so far in the PS3 collection. Cause I got Narnia, Prince Caspian, which I've yet to play this one. This is one of my games in my backlog. I played the first one, it was really good. I have Narnia, if you guys can see. This one's also complete with its manual, by the way. I love the Narnia movies. That one I had out of the collection. I have the first one on PS4. There's no remaster of that one, unfortunately. Then this is one end of my PS3 collection as well. I have Toy Story 3. I love Toy Story. It was one of my favorite movies growing up as a child. I really love this franchise because Buzz Lightyear is like one of my favorites. I have action figures of these guys. I have an action figure of Woody and Buzz. And that girl, Jessie. But this is a really good game. I actually played this the other day, and it's really, really fun. You can customize your town. It's got a really good story. It's based on the movie. That's a really good game. I actually love this one. I think it's kind of a hidden gem. So this is now I got 2 story games now on the PS3. So I love my Toy Story games. PS3 has got a good, awesome library of games, guys. I mean, I love that. This is one of my favorites on PS3. It's like one of my top 5 games. But I do love Pirates of the Caribbean, At Road's End. I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. I love Jack Sparrow. I have a few Jack Sparrow figures because I love Jack Sparrow. He's like one of my favorite pirates in the movie and the game. And he always says, "This is the day that you almost remember you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow." But he always has to say that line. But anyways, I love Johnny Depp. He's like one of my favorite actors of all time. But this game is really good. You guys really check this game out. It's really good. I loved it. I paid the PSP version. It's really good as well. But this game's kind of hard to find, which I can tell. But I found this one at a retro store a while back, and it was actually a silver when I bought this one. I think I spent like $30 on it. But this one I found at a garage sale, guys. I found Brave. I've not played this one. This is kind of one that ended up in my PS3 collection just about a few months back. I love Disney games. But this looks really, really good from what I can tell. I mean, it looks really, really good. So I did see the movie after all. I did watch the movie of Brave. Didn't know it was a game adaptation, but I did pick this one out of Goodwill. Not a Goodwill, a garage sale. My God, I can't speak. I found the garage sale and I spent it like I think the lady wanted $5 or $10. I got it for like $5. But it's very complete too. Um, so this went into my collection just a while back, but it's complete. You guys ever seen Brave? It's a really, really good movie from Disney Pixar. But got the game now finally. But I've been collecting a few Disney games, so I'm trying to get my hands on those. I have a few Disney games on PS1. They're really good. So I got those. There was one. Where does this go? Hold on a second. You guys go back here. How did I get these all back in last time? This one goes back over here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something else, guys. That I got. I showed it yet. I don't think so. I don't know if I ever showed those, but I'm not showing me. I don't know if you guys ever. I don't know if I showed these on my channel. You got those Resident Evil custom cases. So like this one, and then I have like this one. My PS1 games are already in here, but I got these the other day on eBay. So I don't know if I ever showed these on my channel, but I think I did. You guys can tell me in the chat, but I use those for my PS1 games, for the Resident Evil games. Fortunately, I have some bad news, guys. I have it cracked. I managed to get this game cleaned up just recently. Fortunately, this game's unplayable, guys. And you're not going to believe which one it is, but if you guys can see this, you guys are going to be very shocked. There's no way to play this demo game, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a crack on this demo disc. This is the Resident Evil 2 demo disc. It's got a crack, if you guys can see in the camera, right there in the part, right? It's got like a chip on it, and it's so bad, like it's very unplayable. But if you guys, I wish I got a replacement disc. So this one's unplayable, and I wanted to check it out, what it looked like in the early demo. There was a few parts that I seen in the footage where Leon says, "Hold your fire." But unfortunately, it is cracked. The only one that's playable is the director's cut copy. For some reason, this was actually cracked when it was shipped. So that kind of sucks. So kind of lose value for a game, for one of the discs that comes with this one. So that was sucks. I showed it to my friend the other day at my game store. And I did get this one resurfaced. Because it was really scratched. I got it resurfaced in that place. But this was in rough shape when I got it. The worst one was probably the demo disc of Resident Evil 2, which just kind of sucks. I was going to show it on my channel, but unfortunately I need a replacement disc. Unfortunately, there's no way to get your hands on it unless you want to buy the entire DualShock case, because you can't find those. I don't know if you can buy the demo disc separate, but I'll have to look. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't know I had it cracked. I looked at it carefully. So if you guys are just staying tuned in the channel, and people have not seen, I got Chain Staircase, PS4 and PS5, FF7 Crisis Core. So I got most of the games I got from my collection. What game am I supposed to stream tonight? Oh yeah, Callisto Protocol. I got to stream tonight. Which is this one. I was talking about this game. Have you guys played Callisto Protocol yet? Because I have yet to jump into this one. I need to play it. Fear takes no prisoners. Oh, that's good to hear. I did Dead Space Remix. That one's coming in soon. Binding and Stream Callisto Protocol. Um, so hopefully I don't run into issues with this game anymore, with the performance issues the game had. A lot of people had complaints about Callisto Protocol with its performance issues, so hopefully now it's better. Let's get the 107 patch. You guys want to see Cherry and Staircase this weekend? I have another horror game. You guys want to see this one in chat? Sorry guys, it's getting late. Good night. Take care. What time is it anyways? Oh, 6 o'clock. Man, you always go to bed around 6 though, sir. Okay, see you later, buddy. Hello, Captain Wesker. I will be silent viewer for now. Glad to see you alive again. Why am I gonna be a silent viewer? Midnight Gamer Jen, my friend. I just came back to my channel after about a week off my YouTube channel. So you can talk, Midnight Gamer Jen. You don't have to be silent or anything. I just came back after like a week. I have not streamed in a while. But anyway, you can talk to me and see what's up. I mean, a long time no see, guys. I know a lot of people have been missing me lately because I've been gone from my channel, and I usually stream like every day, but I just been busy. My back was hurting me over the weekend. Today is my first day back on the channel, guys, after a week. But in the minute, Jammer Jan, I have some games to show you, so you can talk to me because I wanna talk to everybody today, guys. It's all, you know, my first day back to my channel. But I want to talk to everybody today, so careful, Jan, not to break. Okay. But anyways, Midnight Gamer Jan, looking forward to your Callisto Protocol stream. Yeah, I was supposed to stream it last week. Midnight Gamer Jan, my back was killing me. I miss you, Papa Wesker. Oh, I miss you too, Veronica Wesker. My friend, and I miss all you guys over the weekend. Everybody's writing comments yesterday on my channel that everybody's missing me. MK90. Oh, is he in here in chat? Oh, MK90, I like your new picture. Awesome. I didn't know you were in chat. How are you doing? How you doing, my friend? Long time no see. I've been absent from my YouTube channel for the last few days, about a week now. This is my first day back to my channel because my back was killing me over the weekend. I was sore. But I'm completely recovered, guys. But anyways, guys, if you're new, Midnight Gamer Jam, make MK90. I got some games to show you guys. I got episodes from Crisis Core Reunion. I have my original PSP version, which I still have to this day. It is complete. But this was my first game on PSP, guys, and I was surprised this game got a full remaster / remake, whatever they're calling it now. But the game's still intact how it was. I know there were some really big life improvements. But I did get my copy of this yesterday. Yes, I got a bit worried for you, but good, you're just busy and all. Yeah, thank you guys for checking up on me. I'm back today, so I'll be streaming Callisto Protocol tonight. I have one particular horror game for you, Midnight Gamer Jan. You're about to see this on the channel. This is another horror game made by Sadisco. These are the guys that made Remothered Tormented Fathers. So I have a PS4 version as well, which is this one. Came in today. It's sealed, so I'm about to open it. I only got the one copy of it, because I only have one copy of each. It's where left and stuck on Amazon. You know, it's Christmas time, guys, so wherever you can find left in stock, this is it. They're probably getting our shipment soon. But anyway, I got Cherry and Staircase. I don't know, but I don't know if you got MK90. I don't know if you heard about this game, or Midnight Gamer Jan. I don't know if you guys have heard about this game, but it's another horror game, first-person view. It's got puzzles similar to Resident Evil. You're solving puzzles. There's a big story behind the game. It takes place in the mansion. If you guys can see, there are monsters on the artwork. So there are monsters. So I heard this game is very scary. It goes off its rails pretty easily. But anyways, I did get Cherry and Circus. This came in today, by the way, in my mailbox. So I have a PS5 version as well. So if you guys can see, and this is the last time I can talk to you guys. Nice, that's a great game. Streamers in my country are all playing Crisis Core now. Yeah, everybody's been waiting for Crisis Core to come. So Midnight Gamer Jam, my friend, I have something to show you. Do you see my bookcase? All my PS5 games are organized now. Because I had the PS4 mixed up with them, so their PS4 games have their own shelves. So this is what I did over last week, and this is why I didn't stream, guys, because this is why my back was completely hurt, because I was at this for 4 hours. But everything, I have more PS4 games now after the show. PS3 games are way down there now. Um, and there's some more down there as well. But I been busy boy. Um, with my room, with my gaming room. What do you want for Christmas, Papa Wesker? Oh man, and I go game shopping every year, so I'll be my. I don't know. There's always a few games I'm looking for, like Sci-Fu I want for Christmas, Stray. Um, Glad you feel better now. I had episodes of back issues too, which is why I eat more fruit and veggies now. My mom always makes me fruit and veggies. But I was at this bookish for like 4 hours. Do you guys like the way it looks now? The one that did before in the other videos? Because I have PS4 games now in both shelves, and the PS2 and the PS3 games have their own 3 shelves. Um, but all my sealed PS4 games, the ones I have sealed or out of print ones, you just kind of find on in public. They're behind those PS3 games down there in the bookcase. So I have like all my factory PS4 games behind it. So all my PS3 games are in front of it. But yeah, all my sealed PS4 games are way down there in that one book, in that one little shelf. So the ones are still sealed. So back to subject. Zach looks so alive and funny in the current Crisis Core game. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the demo, and it looks really, really good. But I have a lot of respect for this game, guys. I have a surprise game. This is a game from like 2008. The only thing I noticed between this version and the remaster slash remake, whatever Square Enix is calling it now, is that when I played the original game, most of the time it had like text you had to read, like you see in Mega Man X. Half the time was voice acting, half the time was like text. But this is totally changed now in this remaster remake. So everything is all complete voice acting now. There's no more text to read, thank God. The DMV has been fixed, so you can actually kind of skip it now when it plays like certain cutscenes. But I want to check out what they tweak in the game. But I do. Can I just say one thing, guys? Damn, I love the artwork. It looks organized. Oh, thanks, Midnight Gamer Jan. I know a lot of people love the original art cover on this one, the original PSP, but you just can't see Zach's face. It's fine, but you can't see Zach though, because his face is kind of cut off. But you can see him in the back. It's got like different artwork. I like this. This is what I love about physical games, guys. I love the artwork on physical art cases. Just the artwork alone. And it looks completely different. So it's like revamped. I heard this game looks very good in 4K. It's what I heard for the remaster. All the original cutscenes are still intact. More upscaled with the remaster. I know they kind of aged a little bit, but they look very good in the remaster. But man, it looks so good. I mean, you can tell what in the screenshots in the game. Yeah, is that Zach Popwest? Yes, that is Zach. And I love. Let me ask you guys a question. We're gonna take a vote here on this chat on the stream right now, guys. I like when you hit some jackpot. And battle sequence and graphics when Zach called reinforcement looks really good. Yeah, it does look really good. I agree, man. I can reject my friend. So, what guys do you like? Do you like the new updated artwork or the original artwork? What do you guys like the most? I want to see some votes in chat. Yes for the original, or yes and no for the original, and yes for the remaster remake. When now Square Enix is calling it now. So, which artwork do you like, guys, better? Episode. I don't know what I think I like the new updated artwork, and it's more updated because you can see all the characters now in front, which is kind of cool, and plus seeing Midgar in the back. Let me ask you guys a question: what do you guys like the most? This old art? I know. I have a lot of love for the original artwork, but which guys do you like most now? Seeing all the characters now in front, or you think Square Enix should have kept this the way they should have kept it for the PS4 when it got released? What do you guys think? What's your guys' opinions and theories? I kind of like seeing this. Seeing Zach, the Buster Sword. I know you can see him like this. I like the remaster Papa Wesker. And I agree, my dear. I'm talking about the original artwork. But do you agree, Jan? Do you like this better? We see like Zach like this, or you'll like see him like this with his face cut off. I guess you just see the Buster Sword. It's kind of cool. The Japanese version has a different artwork on it, which you can see Zack in a more darker picture, and he's got like, the sword going like this. Was on a Japanese artwork I saw for the PS3 version. When I was looking it up. I think the Japanese version kind of knocks this one out of the park. But there's a lot of cool artworks though on the Final Fantasy VII. I've been an artwork 100%. Yes, look at this Sephiroth, my main boy right here. Oh God, you know they always say he uses a lot of shampoo. I like Video Pop one. Thank you, my dear. And you can finally see Cloud now, and the artwork in the back. You got Midgar in the back here. I mean, this is a nice touch with its predecessor. I mean, it's still a love letter to this, to this predecessor right here of its, its mentor, master. But I love when game companies have a lot of respect for these older games. But this is really cool. Look at the back. This is kind of cool. You can see Zack again. See more pictures of Sephiroth. You got NGO. You got Genesis. But man, this is I'm not playing. I'm about to be blown away how good this looks. But this was my first game, guys. This was my first game on my PSP when I first got my PSP, and I love the hell out of this game. And that's what I was talking about. They had like there was a Japanese cover. There was a physical version of the Japanese game that had this artwork, but it was in the front, and they had like Midgar like right here, and they had like Zack right here with his face and everything else. But I'm gonna find the Japanese version. I'm gonna get it for my collection. The Japanese import. I'm gonna find one. So, but it has like a different kind of artwork on it. But yeah, Midnight Gamer Jan, you ready to be blown away? Because you know me with my extra copies. I should have said to this sort of. He was kind of going crazy. Seeing this guy, he said, "You're gonna bet to catch me red-handed." But anyways, Midnight Gamer Jan and MK90. Here's my extra copies. I have a third one up there as well. But these are my extra sealed copies. Of F the Sun Crisis Core Reunion. So, because that's one of my favorite games of all time. But anyway, I always buy extra copies. Because one of these games are coming out of print. Where's my Switch version? And I have the little lovely Switch version. I heard this one runs pretty well on Switch. And there's no issues about this one. So, which one looks better, guys? I mean, I was looking at the ports. And PS5 looks more upscaled. PS4 version is somewhere close to that one. And they get the Switch version, or they kind of, but they look all so close together though. So I'm surprised it came to Switch. So kind of like how it was like on PSP. So it's just kind of cool to see this. So it's kind of like a love letter right here. So it's kind of cool to see. But I had to get the Switch version as well. So I need to have like all the ports. The only one I'm missing is the Xbox One version. I need to get it for my Xbox. So it's the only platform I need because I have an Xbox in my room and I don't have the Xbox One version, so I have to go buy it next week. The artwork and manual of the PSP version looks so cool. Yeah, it looks so cool. I mean, you don't see manuals anymore. This is kind of cool. Let me see. I mean, check this out, guys. Look at this. This is some cool, damn artwork right here. This is kind of cool. What's his I don't think of his name. Tetsuya Nomura. I think he's the one that does like all the artwork like this for the characters. But this is kind of cool. I love these kind of artworks when they go like all out. The two PS5 and the two PS4 copies. Oh, you're the man, Captain Wesker. Yes, I am the man. Thank you, Midnight Gamer for that wonderful comment. But this is kind of cool. Look at this. I wish, one thing they should have done with the remaster, you'll probably agree on me on this one. So yeah, you have the remaster right here, you have the predecessor right there. But at least give like the lovely little manual with the original, with the remaster. This would be a nice touch, and I love it to its predecessor. I mean, I don't know what happened to manuals anymore. And it's so sad because you don't get manuals. That's the one I always beg now for video games now. Because look. You got your disc. I mean, you got the game, but there's no manual in the game anymore. It's heart wrenching because I grew up with manuals in video games. I know we all grew up with manuals in video games, but it just makes it more complete because it just feels. I mean, you got the artwork, but you don't have like the manual that goes with the game when you open it. I'll show you an example for a game that has a manual with it. I have a PS4 that actually has a manual. And this will make every single game. I know Limited Run puts mangas with their games, but I'm going to show you a game. This is how you guys do games. You guys do ever PS4 games? This is how you do it. Look at this. Here's a game with its actual manual. Look at that. Compare. This is evil. This is the evil within. And this is an PS4 game. Look at this. No manual, but you get a manual on this one. I mean, come on. What happened to the beautiful manuals that we all love and love to see? Because it makes the game, gives it some more weight. I mean, it's more complete. But being a gamer, this is what it is about being a gamer, guys. Having a manual in a game, and this makes the game more complete. When I see like the blue empty artwork in the game, but I have a few PS4 that has their manuals with it. I have a few Limited Run that has manuals. Yeah, I totally agree on that point. I mean, you're still gonna make your money. And actually, by the way, this was a sealed one because I just opened up the seal. But I just love manuals, guys. I mean, come on. I mean, what? I don't understand, guys. The manual looks so great. Look at this manual. Look at this, man. This is cool. Look at this. I mean, this is cool. Look at that. Look. This is like all. It's a little bit manuals, guys. I mean, come on. Now they got digital manuals now. Digital manuals, really? I mean, look at this. This is awesome. Look at this. I love manuals. Why is that the point of not making manuals anymore? It makes the game more complete because it talks about the characters, full tips, and stuff, and like a mini artwork. I mean, look at this. Look, man, come on. Appreciate the small things. You guys ever watch Zombieland? Number 11. Appreciate the small things. This is about the small things, man. I love Columbus and Zombieland, but when he's talking about the small things, this is what I'm talking about. Little beautiful manuals. The best game manual I have is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PS3 version, and I think I have one myself. Let's see. Here I have one of the original copies. I talk about games, guys. I love games. I mean, come on. I can talk about games all day. Here is my... I have a launch for this one. Where is my beautiful baby? Come here. You guys always like, what? What are you talking about beautiful babies for? I like the one page under the characters. I mean, look at this. I have my original launch version, and it's still... I bought this first day when it came out, and it's still complete with this manual. Still minty clean. I take good care of it. I always take good care of my stuff. But I have my beautiful manual, and I have the original game with Albert Wesker. I'm Albert frickin' Wesker. And I love the artwork of Wesker in the background. Look at that. There's my boy right there. There's my boy. I got that one. I love manuals, guys. That's what I appreciate about manuals. I even have the ultimate one, which I have on PS Vita as well. And man, I just love manuals. I mean, come on. Appreciate the small things. Yeah. Yeah, Wesker is cool in that game, huh? Yeah. But man, I think I have to go with this one, guys. I love this artwork. I know what it is, but I love seeing Wesker on this one compared to this one. You can use Wesker as Christy Redwood. Who cares about Christy Redwood? La la la. There you go, Veronica Wesker, my friend. Put some Christy Redwood in the stream here. I like this artwork better compared to this because I barely see Wesker here. Yeah, I don't think I see Wesker anywhere. No, actually, you do see Wesker. He's right there. Look at it. There's Wesker right there. But I think I like this one better. I mean, I love the shadows on Wesker right here. This is kind of more popped up and you can actually see him. Yeah, I prefer artwork on the original MC3 versus him. Yeah, versus this one. Whoop. This one knocks this one apart. Hey, get here, boy. Okay, I'm out of here. So, anyways, I decided to do that. It's like, hey, I'm more superior than you. No, you're not. I'm superior. No, I am. Get out of here. You know, you gotta have a sense of humor. And then Galactus is the emphasis, yeah. Yeah, it's like, you see these two games talking like they're talking about the artwork. No, I'm superior. No, I am. No, I am. No, I am. I I'm Wesker. Look, you see my face, my beautiful face. I'm the boy here. Get out of here. It's how to put that. But anyway, it's just kind of cool. Just so you can see if these games can talk to guys, each other, and they're talking about their artworks. No, I'm superior. No, I am. No, I am. And I'm kind of arguing back and forth. This is kind of funny. Getting back to subject. I still prefer the original artwork of Marvel because I love seeing Albert Wesker here, my boy right here. I just love the shadows and details. I'm surprised I seen Wesker. I had to get it when it was like Aaron Wesker making a comeback. Jill and Shuma Groth is in MUFC 3. And I heard that PS4 version, there was a PS version of this one. I still hate. I don't hate the artwork. Don't get me wrong. I love the original one better. Don't get me wrong. This one's second best, but this one's my all-time favorite right here. This artwork. There is a PS4 version that has all the DLC in it. But anyways, so I still haven't told that. But I'm not talking about mangoes, guys. Come on. We're in the 20th century, guys. We need manuals. Come on, you're gonna make your money. I mean, it's the least you can do. You guys are killing me here. But I want to see manuals make a comeback. I talked all that time on my channel. I'm always talking about manuals with games. But I love manuals. Every single game that I have has their manuals. Except for my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure copy. But I'm like, I just love getting manuals and everything else in games. Sadly, I think these were the last of the PS4's manuals. I mean, this is kind of cool to have like everything with the art with the game. So I don't know what happened to manuals, guys. I think that this was like the last PS4. I know it has like a manual with itself, but it's very sad now these days. Home Wesker, is that you? And on the front cover on that video, yes, it is, my dear. It is I, Papa Wesker, in the flesh, and on the art cover. Thanks for showing it on your stream. You're very welcome. I agree. Maybe they want to save money. Save money? Come on. Every single game I've known, guys, has manuals since the 90s. Every single PS1 game, PS2, all had manuals printed with the disc. They like printing manuals, which sucks. And that part does suck. Damn. And this is what I mean, guys. I have love for manuals. I mean, you ever watch Zombieland, guys? You enjoyed the little things? Oh, no, you don't. No, suffer off. But I'm just talking about just like the little things. I mean, come on. Like this. Look at this. Beautiful artwork of the characters. I used to be an artist in school, guys. I could probably draw these freehanded. But I always want to do a drawing of Sephiroth. And maybe like Genesis and then Geo and stuff. I mean, look at this. This looks so cool. Seeing stuff in manuals, man. I mean, just so, I don't know what happened, guys. But just like the little screenshots of the game. It's just like, it's not much, but it's like, it's so cool. Okay, you can even see Midgar in the black and white. You can even see Midgar right here in the Shinra building. But just like, I just want the stuff I appreciate. Like, if you guys, watch Metal Jesus or like Radical Reggie, I watch those guys all the time. There's Retro World. He's a really good YouTuber. I almost subscribe on those channels, guys. But I'm just talking about, well, this is kind of cool. I don't know they made this, but there's like little stuff they made for the FF7 stuff. But it's kind of cool. I never checked much of this manual, but this is kind of cool. I just like the little things they do and talking about the credits, people who worked on it and everything else. So it's kind of cool to see. But manga, enjoyed the little things. This is a sick manga, by the way, guys. I love seeing Zack like this with his sword. Kind of similar to. I'll bring my boy here. I'm gonna bring Cloud. Here's Cloud, guys. I always go crazy on my channel, guys. You know me. I always go crazy. But look at this. No, you don't, Cloud. Stand still, boy. I don't want to. I want to meet Sephiroth. Kind of similar, like he's going like this with his sword. You guys can see I'm like with the sword and stuff. Kind of like the same stance. Hey Wesker, how are you? Hi Doom Slayer, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? How are you? I miss you so much. My first day back to my channel, guys. I was a week off, recuperating because my back was killing me. My body, so I couldn't even move my arms and everything else. We're just talking about manuals. I'm about to shut the games off again. You guys are new to the stream. We're just talking about manuals, guys, in video games. Because why you don't see manuals anymore? It's kind of a subject I want to bring up. But anyways, I love manuals, guys. I mean, every single PS4 game here that has no manual, except for a few that I have. Like, let me show you an example, guys. Do you know there's a few PS5 games that have manuals? You guys are being knocked off. You guys are being knocked off for shoes. Well. Look at this. Hi, Spooky Buddy. How have you been? You haven't been in my streams lately. How have you been? Hi, Alaska. How you been, Spooky? Betty White's Spooky Estate. It's a cool name. I love it. Keep it up, Spooky. How have you been? First day back to my channel. We're talking about manuals on video games. Anyways, I do have a few video games. Like Cherry and Staircase here. I know that seal's not the best seal. What a crappy seal on that one. I have PS4 version of Cherry and Staircase. I know you don't have this one, Spooky, because I know I love my horror. Hi, Betty White, Spooky Estate. A lot of bad dudes in there right now. Bad dudes. These are my friends, Spooky Buddy. So you're welcome to make my new friends. Oscar loves making friends. But anyways, I did get my game in yesterday, and I got F7 Crisis Core Reunion. And I have my original PS4 because I have the manual right here. I put the manual back where it was. But anyways, I was talking about mangoes and video games. We don't get mangoes anymore. But that's what I'm talking about. When you get mangoes in your video games, so you don't see anymore. Appreciate the little things. Go getting he's alive. See you later. In my stream, just be careful, my dude. Much love. I'm always thanks for checking on me, a Spooky Buddy. I'm always trying to take care of myself and stuff. So I manage, but I'm glad I have one of my friends, guys. You guys in chat checking up on me. And I do try to protect myself and stuff. But anyways, I do have my little Switch version, so I'm about to pop this into my Switch later and see how good this looks. I'm gonna play every single port, guys. I'm gonna play the hell out of this franchise. I'm getting ready for Rebirth soon because Rebirth is coming out, part 2 of F7 remake. But I just miss manuals, man. You just don't see manuals anymore. I don't know what it is. I know they're always trying to save money on paper, but I have a few games. Some PSP games I just got in. Oh, a second. These ones actually have manuals. I'm shocked. So, let's see. Hold on a second. Excuse me, Sephiroth. It's coming through here real quick. I have a few. This is what I mean, guys, about having manuals with video games. One of these are not. Some of these are not open, but these are by limited run. So like, these are made by limited run games. They always make manuals for their games, so these ones have their manuals. I'll show you one for example. I got Shantae's. These are on the PS5 versions. But all these have manuals. They're pretty heavy with their manuals. Now, I cried when I saw this, guys. Look at this. Manuals making a comeback. And these are by limited run games, guys. These are by limited run. You guys should really check them out because I buy games from them all the time. But man, beautiful manuals. This is Shantae. I love the Shantae series, guys. This is the ultimate version on PS5. A limited run copy, so you won't find this retail at GameStop. So if you guys want to see this game, you guys check out eBay. If you can find a physical copy of this because you're very hard to come by right now. But anyways, guys, I love Shantae, guys. But I was talking about beautiful little mangoes, man. Beautiful mangoes. Look at this. A mango I have not seen in years on a ps5 game. Look at this artwork, man. Look at this. This is what I love, guys. This is what I love about mangoes. Enjoy the little things. I watched Zombieland the other day, so I was like, I'm watching Columbus. But that's not what I mean. Look at the mango. Like the work that goes into making these guys. Limited Run always makes awesome stuff. They have such respect for mangoes, for video games. Kill video game public. Oh, thank you, Veronica Wesker, my friend. I mean, look at this. You cannot make a mango for games like these. Look, it's look at this. And the beloved game from 2008. Let's not use disrespect its predecessor. No manual. Wah 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 wah. But it's sad. Look, the only one that has a manual. This isn't even by Limited Run though. This is made by Bethesda. But look at this, mangoes, man. This mangoes. I had to get this off my chest, guys. This has been bugging me for a while. Not seeing mangoes in video games, but it's like, even Limited Run, guys. Limited Run. I really respected video game company. Work for publishers. Just have a beautiful mango, a little thing. Even Radical Reggie and Middle Jesus talks about, like mangoes in modern games. Why some modern games don't have mangoes anymore. It's really sad. I mean, just look at this. Look, it's not much of a manual, but it's got some beautiful artwork. And this is what I appreciate, guys. This stuff that goes into this game. This game was like $60 or $70, but you get the manual with it. It makes it complete. So I hope everyone agrees with me in chat about manuals and video games. But it's like, it's just something to see. What's cool like about this? Look at this. This game has one thing up its sleeve. Look at this. Beautiful artwork. I think you get the artwork right here, but look at the inside. I mean, look at this. Look how much work went into this, making this artwork and stuff for this game. It was like so much respect. That's what I love about publishers and people who have respect for the old ways of manuals. That's what I appreciate, guys. But anyways, my game came with a little collector's card. Look at this. Oh man, look at that. It's so shiny. I'll show you up in person, but I have it in the sleeve. No more mangoes in modern video games. Pop Wesker, I know, no more games. It hurts my heart, my dear, not seeing manuals. But even look at this. This is a beautiful little card that came with the manual. Look at this, little collector's card of Shantae and her friend on a bird, and this is kind of cool. And it's very mint. So I have like a sleeve here to keep it from getting warped. But yeah, this is Limited Run games, guys. You need to check out Limited Run. Go on Google, type in Limited Run. I love Shantae's series, guys. They made a statue of her, of Shantae, the girl with the purple hair, and they made a statue of her, and I want to get it for my bookcase here because I'm a big Shantae fan. And I want to get one for Christmas time, so hopefully I can probably get one from them for Christmas on my Christmas list. But just seeing manual, guys. Limited Run Games makes some fantastic, awesome games. I have a Castlevania game coming in next year. I got an email from the Limited Run themselves. My Castlevania Requiem will be coming in, so I have a collector's box coming in, and I'm getting Symphony of the Night, which is on PS1, and Rondo of Blood. And these games will have their manuals. That's what I'm talking about. Manuals. And this is what I love about this publisher, Limited Run Games. I love manuals with video games. And these are modern games, guys. These are very modern games. But I mean, just like, we're not seeing the blue case. So, if you guys can agree with me on that, it's what stuff I appreciate about it. I've been a gamer since the 90s, guys. I've been playing games for almost 30 years. But this is what makes the games more complete over the years, and they're worth some money. When a game becomes out of print, guys, the value goes up with the game. the manual, everything that comes with the game itself. I just start appreciating games. You know, just the small things, guys. Enjoy the small things. Um, but I got this a few months ago, and I love the Shantae series. Um, this one in particular, guys, I showed this in my last video. Um, this was at my Game Award, and this was actually heavy right now because it's in the manual. It has a manual with that's pretty heavy. But this was at my Lost Level store in Fullerton, and they had Shantae because Shantae Briscoe's Revenge, and I've not played this one. This is a remaster. Um, I am sad too that there are no more manuals in modern video games published. Yes, I agree, my dear. I agree so much on that statement. Um, I would do anything to have a manual, guys. In games. And I think something loose in this one. One of my games came undone. Let's see. I think this came undone in this one. Hold on a second. I think the day when I was cleaning it up, it goes in there. This? Oh, it just came out of the holder just now. I hate this. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it just came off its holder just now. Yeah, it just came off this holder just now. It's weird. Hate when that happens. Just a little smudge. There it goes. Wasn't its holder all the way. But anyways, even this one has a manual as well. They're all from Limited Run Games. That was this was talking about, and this was actually number 07. So this one has a number on it, which is how many copies they made. So I think it was like over 100 copies they made that were printed. I'm gonna buy Black PlayStation Purple Wesker. That's good, my dear. That's very good, my dear. I hate when discs come loose. This one just came off its holder just now. I had to open up its seal, and that sucks. I wasn't scamming the seal, but I was planning on playing anyways. But man, I love seeing mangas on ps5 games. Fortunately, you won't not find these in GameStop or anything else. Unless somebody traded one in, you're lucky. That's kind of very rare to find a limited run game. I did find a few limited run games when I go to the Best Buy at times, and they get like a few, but it's very rare from limited run themselves. But anyways, I'm talking about mangas and video games. But anyways, who's all here in the chat? Oh my god. I wanted to do the stream, so I'm like an hour into my stream already. That's pretty good. But anyways, guys, I have, extra copies of these. I know, Spooky always gets mad at me at times. It's like, why do you have so many copies? Well, I'm just a collector. I love collecting games. But anyways, I love having sealed copies. Should I get a Black PlayStation 5 Pop Wesker? You should, my dear. I like the black. See, mine's a white one, my dear. Mine just has the original shell casing on it, but that's fine. White's not bad, but it just gets awfully dusty really quick. I would like to have mine probably in red or black, but I'm good with the white one for right now, unless Sony decides to make some new ones for their redesigned looks and PS5s. I heard there was some news this morning that Sony PlayStation is making a redesigned PS5, and it's a lot smaller. So it's a redesigned look of the original console, but it's smaller in size. I don't know if it's gonna look like the PS4 console's design look, but all I know is going to be a complete overhaul on the PS5. That's all I know is the whole console's getting a redesigned look. It was on YouTube this morning. I was reading the news. But anyways, so those are the games I got. I was talking about mangoes and stuff, but this is unfortunate. You just don't see mangoes in video games. So this really suck. Cause look, I don't. This is the one thing that bugs me, guys. It's like you have the clips here, right? This is the place where the manual will usually go when you open your game. I don't know what happened to manuals. I really don't know. And to me, it's just kind of lazy. By the way, the manuals. I mean, most kids I guess don't have mangoes anymore. Hello, how are you? Hey, Residency buddy, how you doing? Long time no see, buddy. This is my first back to my YouTube channel within the week. I was sore of the. I could not move my entire body. I was walking like a mummy in a way. I'm doing good. Glad to hear it, Residency buddy. Um, got some games to show you, buddy. I got FF7 Crisis Core Reunion. You should pick this up for your collection. I know you like Resident Evil and stuff. I don't know if you're huge on FFF series, but I got this one yesterday in my collection. We're just talking about mangoes as well. And I got here's a game that you're gonna like. Residency buddy. I got you a horror. You're gonna love horror. Yeah, I know you love horror. I had The Last of Us 2 on the way on my package. Oh, that's awesome. Um, Here's one for you, Residency buddy. You should have this in your collection, but this is called Churian Staircase. You should stream this on your channel. It's a horror game. It's first person. You have puzzles. You run away from monsters, I think. I don't know if there's any combat because I haven't played it yet. But this is a game you should try to check out for yourself as well. Churian Staircase. And here is the PS5 version, which is the other port. Sorry about the seal, but they didn't seal this one very well. It's a seal mess that came ripped during the shipping and stuff. I don't know why the seal was like this when I got it today, but I think that it's from the machine not sealing it up all the way up, but that's the way it is. But anyway, you should check out Churian Staircase. I have yet to play this on my channel. And I do have one other horror game because I know you love your horrors. I got this on ps4 because this is on back order. I got Evil West, and it's sealed. So I got this on ps4 as well. This is another game I've been looking forward to playing for a while. So I got that. And where's that dang game of mine? Where did you go? Oh, here I got it. But I didn't even eat anything this morning. Was it that one? No. I swear, and I just had it. Where did you go? Did I put it back? Oh, Fridgy. I had. That's weird. I had a copy of Callisto Protocol. I don't know where it went now. Oh, shit! I was gonna show it to you, which I got. You probably saw it too, but I don't know where my copy went. Are you serious? It vanished on me? Oh. And it's not even back up where it's not either. Or is it? Is that it? No, that's Death Stranding. There's one copy now. I don't know where the other copy went. That's weird. It disappeared on me. Or that's weird. I lost my other copy of the Callisto Protocol on my PS4. Was this on my bed? Wasn't it? I'll have to look for that after I'm done. I had a copy of Callisto Protocol. What you should get, Residency buddy, on your for your PS4 collection. I don't know my copy when I just showed during my video. I hate when you lose stuff. That sucks. I have my PlayStation 4 VR headset I bought. You bought a VR headset? Holy wow. I bought Finger Hut on the way Christmas. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna buy all Resident Evil video games and all Tekken video games and Dead by Daylight and all God of War video games and all Harry Potter video games and Assassin's Creed video games. Papa West game. That's very good, my dear. Very good. You should get the Resident Evil games as well because you should get them before they stop making them. What? I don't know. I copied Callisto Protocol. I was gonna stream it tonight. Wow. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I don't know what happened. I was gonna about to. I had it in my video just now where it went. Damn, that makes me mad. I can't find my games anymore. I don't see it on my bed. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie. Ooh, Call of Duty Black Ops. I did play the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. You know, I'm gonna shoot myself in the leg, but I can't find it. And I tried to put it back up here where it's at, but it's not back where it's supposed to be. Or is it? Wait. Is this it? Wait. You know, because the way the game is made, is there both copies there? Am I seeing things? Am I seeing things or what? Well, they're both there. I just couldn't see with my own eyes. Yeah, you're both there. Okay, I thought I lost my copy for them. But anyways, Callisto Program you should pick up. They're both there in the bookcase. I just had to make sure. I drove myself nuts. Yeah, so anyways, I don't like Warzone. That sucks. Yeah, I don't like Warzone either. But anyways, yeah, I got FF7 Crisis Core Reunion. I have my PSP version. Oh, Resident Evil Buddy, I even got this in the mailbox. There's my little Switch version. 567 Crisis Core. I can take it on the go and play it on the Switch. Zombies, Purple Western, yes, zombies. Yeah, Call of Duty has zombies, my dear. Resident Evil Buddy was talking about zombies in Call of Duty, Black Ops, or one of the Call of Duty. A lot of the Call of Duty games have like a zombie mini game thing. You shoot zombies and you like survive waves. I suck at it, and I got my 10 when I was like overrun by zombies. It's pretty good. I had fun playing it. It's just kind of hard because playing single player and everything else. But anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys like me coming back to my channel. So I decided to do something really cool. But anyways, I did something new as well. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this behind me. But I did something different as well. I rearranged those figures behind what sell and my original figures. The guys, yeah, there's Wesker. He's like right there on the lamp. Yeah, there's Wesker. Keep an eye on you guys. And there's Cell, which I showed up in my last video. You guys should check that one out. But I was, doing my bookcase. I was reorganizing this back here, and I put Wesker on the top right there now, because he needs his own space. So I put him up there. I was gonna put him on the bookcase over there. Yosada Popsinski, Yakuza Dead Souls for PS3 is a hidden gem. It is a hidden gem, and welcome Joe Sada Popsinski. I hope I didn't pronounce your name correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't get it correctly, but hello Joe Soda. Welcome to the stream, and subscribe and hit that subscribe button, guys. Let me share my link. Here's the link in chat, guys. You guys can go to that. I'll take you to my channel. You guys can subscribe, hit that like button, smash it. But anyways, I went to go open this. My disc came out of its holder just now. Same name as the Punch Out character in LOL. Yeah, same as the Punch Out character. Yeah, same as the Punch Out character. I agree. But anyways, Joe Soda, I finally picked this one up, and I know you're new to my channel, but welcome anyways. I'm gonna give you a warm welcome. So welcome. And anyways, I got FF7 Crisis Core Reunion, and I got my PS5 version right here, because I got the PS5 version. Now I'm only missing the Xbox One port, and I have the Switch version, which I got. So I'm only missing the Xbox One port, which I'm going to get for my Xbox. But this is a game to have in the collection, guys. We're talking about mangoes earlier, because I have my original FF7 Crisis Core. I'm a huge FF7 Crisis Core fan, and I'm glad that this game got a remaster. Which is this one right now. I love the artwork, by the way. I've been a game collector for almost 30 years. And we're talking about mangoes, Joe Soda. That certain games don't have like mangoes anymore. I don't know if you're a game collector yourself. But we have. Oh, I can't even open this one because it's a sealed one. Oh, it's sealed. I'm talking about like certain video games that don't have like mangoes. Like, having like mangoes like this in a video game. A lot of modern games I don't have mangoes anymore, but I know like most of the PS3 and all the PS3 and PS2 and PS1 all have their manuals. I'm just talking about games like that in general that don't have like manuals when you first opened it, because you can just get the case and the disc. But I like when they go beyond and having a manual. MHO Soda, my friend says hi to you in chat. Hello, yeah, I miss your manuals. Get custom ones easy. I'd love to get some custom ones. I want to get one for like, I want to make one for my FF7 games. Um, I wish the PS4 games would get manuals. This kind of sucks. Like when I'm talking about this, you have like you got no manual here, but I have an original PS4 game that does have a manual. And check this one out. You don't see this anymore, but this one's still intact with its manual. Check that out. This is what I mean, guys. But enjoy the little things. You guys watch Zombieland, but I must he was talking about enjoy the little things. Compared to this and this, you don't get no manuals, but you have the little clips on the side for a manual. I was talking about limited run makes this make manuals. But this is what I really enjoy is seeing manuals with the game because it looks so complete, and especially the little artwork that's inside the manual. But this is an original PS4 game that does have a manual, which is shocking of all the PS4 games that I own. Some of that I have now from Limited Run, they do have manuals. Because most all Limited Run games now they make manuals for their games. Like I have another PS4 one that's from Limited Run that has manuals as well, so like this. So if you guys check out Limited Run, these guys right here, they make manuals for video games when they ship them. So that's what I appreciate. Cause I like to do business with them. So I like having manuals in video games. So maybe I'll make a custom one for this one eventually. And I'll make a custom one. I'll print one out on the computer, make a custom one of this one. But it's cool to have though, because I'm waiting to play this game and I jumped into it. What was I doing over the weekend? Organizing this, and I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I just finished Shin Megami Tensei 5 on the Switch. It's really good. The website Etsy has some custom manuals. Okay, I'll check them out. Thanks, Joe Soda. I'll check them out. Thanks for reminding me. I like to find a website that has like manuals, but I'll check out Etsy. I'm gonna write that down. Etsy. I'll check that out on Google. But anyways, I have Evil West. I know like these PS4 games don't have manuals. This kind of sucks, but it's cool to have physically though. I wish most of these games would get manuals. I don't know what happened to manuals. After that, then I got a sealed one of Doki Doki. I finally found a sealed one. I got lucky on this one. So I have a sealed copy of Doki Doki. Because I bought one for my collection, and I cannot find this one in print for some reason. So I got lucky on Amazon with a vendor. But I got Doki Doki now, a sealed one, because I wanted to GameStop. I said, "Do you have this one new?" So what happened was, I had one of these games I picked out at GameStop, and it had a tag on that says new, right? And I don't ever do this with GameStop. I don't know what it is. And he said, "This is like the last one we have." So when I take it the last one, is this the case that they have, and they put the disc into it, but the sticker says new, right? And you think you'll get a sealed one. But I don't like when they do like this is like the last one. If it's new, it should have a factory sealed one. So, anyways, yeah, I ended up. I made a mistake, so that's why I want to get a factory sealed. So I ordered a factory sealed one. But it said it was new. It had a sticker, a GameStop sticker, because this one's actually from one of them I have thick. One of them is from GameStop. But anyways, yeah, I was disappointed. So, but Doki Doki was one of the games I was on my list to get. And I have Cherry and Staircase. I don't know if you guys played this one yet, but it's a game you guys should really check out. I don't know if you ever... Joe Soda, have you played Cherry and Staircase? Have you seen this one? I don't know if you're a big horror fan. But this is a new game that just came out in November. But you guys should really check this one out. Anyways, who's new to my channel, but this is the one that just came in today in my mailbox. I know a few people are playing Cherry and Staircase. Gabe Smolders, I'm subscribed to her channel. She played this one a little bit on her channel, so I'm like, I never heard of Cherry and Staircase. I'm a horror fan, but never heard of it. All right, maybe you should check this one. Are you a physical collector? Joe Soda, are you a physical game collector? I've been collecting physical games for almost 30 years. I just turned 30 last month, but I've been collecting games for like almost 30 years. All those games right there that I own are all physical. So I've been collecting games for almost 30 years because I have my PS1 games I collected, my PS3, my PS2, and PS1 I'm even collecting for Dreamcast right now, and N64 and Super Nintendo. So I love physical games. But not much into digital, but if it's like DLC stuff, I'll get it. Um, yeah, but anyway, this is my room, by the way. Joe Soda. This is my big entire game room. I collect figures and stuff in video games and stuff from my room. But I'm a huge collector of stuff. But yeah, Cherry and Sturkey, you guys collect. I found this one on Amazon for I think it was going for like 49 retail price. But Tedisco is a very good developer. They made Remother Tormented Fathers, um, which I have a few of their games. I know they made a few games a while back. What else did I get? Oh, and then I got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle. I think it's like the remake or the remaster. So I got this one today, and then I got my. I had to break it out of the seal because my disc almost came out of its holder, so I had to take this one out of the seal. But I got one of each, and these were on my Christmas list. But I had to get this. I missed this in September during its launch, but I got these now for my collection. I even have the original PS3 version, which is this one right here. This one's missing a manual, but it's going for. I got this for like $179 at my game store, and I got this like 4 months ago. Yeah, but only games I collect, I play often: the Yakuza series, Dark Souls, and Seren Kuraga Wrestling, and currently playing Samurai Maiden, and the Ancient. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Samurai Maiden. I saw some game trailers of that one. I haven't seen the physical release yet. But I think Shrine Maiden is already out now. If I think. But Shrine Maiden, I might want to check out because I saw some really good gameplay of it. But this is my most expensive game in my collection. It's missing a manual, which just kind of sucks. But it's a rare port of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So this one right here in particular is actually the kind of the remake of the original PS3, which is like more rosters and stuff that you just added. So this one I did not have in my collection. I bought this for like 5 or 6 months ago in my collection. But I'm still looking for the manual for that one to make it more complete. Anyways, I was just talking about manuals about certain video games. Like, if you guys ever play Untold Dawn, this is another good game to play. I did play a lot of game time into this. When I first played, I got all my characters killed in this game, and only had one protagonist left. So, yeah, don't make the same mistakes I did. I went to that one where there's a distraction in the mine, and I fell for the old trick in the book, and I got my character's jaw ripped. I think it was like her head ripped right off, and it was like, damn, and I thought it was something else, and I did not. It was a creature. So I was like, well, that happened. So I'm not gonna get the good ending after all. But most of my characters in Until Dawn, they all died miserable deaths. This is my first time playing it. It's like, well, I think this game's got multiple endings, so whatever ending I get, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get. But you can't get the bad ending though. I did play The Quarry, which came out, and they get the worst ending possible. All my characters died in The Quarry. Most of my friends turned into wolves, and if you guys never played The Quarry, but that's a big spoiler game, and I got the worst ending possible in The Quarry. So I need to replay them because I was trying to get the good ending, and I was like almost done. All my characters just kind of died. But I played The Quarry on PS4 when it came out. But these are the games I got in my collection. So this is a game I just had for a while, but I was just talking about this one and the remaster that just came out. What other game I was going to talk about my collection? I got Gungrave Gore. I got some like no release games in my collection. You guys check out my other videos. But I got Gungrave Gore, Devil's Inside Me. Looking for the PS4 version. I don't have Stray yet, and I'm Saifu. The ones I didn't have in my PS5 collection. But anyways, I want to do a stream today, guys. It's my first day back to my YouTube because I took a week off because my body was completely sore. But that was about it. But I am streaming Callisto Protocol tonight. With my first time playing it. And hopefully I'll get the crap scared out of me because I heard a lot of good things about Callisto Protocol. I know I had performance issues on launch, but they've been patched. They're working on a few more bug issues with the game. I don't know if anyone's played Callisto Protocol yet, but I know it had a rocky launch when it came out. I picked this one up last week. It was the last week I was on my video. Um, um, yeah, I picked up Callisto Protocol. This is the one I've been picking up. I wanted on my games I want for my collection. It's not really scary. It's just dodging simulator. Really? Oh, I heard it's a Dead Space successor, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty good. I mean, you can move around and stuff, and it's like a third person survival horror. But it's similar to Dead Space. What I heard, it's made from the guy who made Dead Space. I heard it's gonna get like a follow up soon for the sequel, and I know they have a DLC content planned for this game as well. There's New Game Plus coming to this game as well. I know it had a rocky launch. But performance issues, at least the PC port was like one of the worst, and the Xbox version had a similar issue, but not having ray tracing. But it's been patched now. They fixed that issue. They fixed the frame rate issue, which is that there was a frame rate bug where the game would just stutter a lot and the game would crash. But there was a patch today for 107. I think it was like 6 days ago. But they've been working tirelessly for this game to get patches. But it's way better than it was at launch, what I heard. But the patches make the game a little more better. But man, it did stutter when I was looking at some of the preview. I did stutter a lot. I noticed. I was looking at some of the ports. PC version was probably one of the worst of all of them. It did stutter a lot. It didn't look that great. But now with the patch, it looks awesome. That's smooth. And I did buy the PS5 version, and this game was actually almost sold out at GameStop because I got lucky buying this game. So I managed to get 2 copies of this one, and there's one up in the PS5 my PS5 shelf up there. But I want to get Callisto Protocol. I did pre-order Dead Space Remake. That's coming out. That's going to come out to PS5, and I think it's only a PS5 exclusive. But Dead Space is getting a remake, which I've been hearing about lately. So I pre-ordered the game, so I'll be here in January 27th. And what's the last game I ordered? It's not here in the video though. I pre-ordered House of Dead Remake, limited edition. I don't know if you guys heard about the House of Dead Remake lately, but it's on the Switch physically. Can't find it in stores. I looked in stores. It's not available in stores. I found not Dead Space, House of the Dead Remake on Amazon for like $39, and I got the PS4 version that's coming in soon. That's about it. So that won't be here until like January 19th, and I have my Castlevania collection, which is supposed to come in soon. The Castlevania Requiem from them to run, because I have a collector's edition, which comes in a big box, which is supposed to come in, but it's got pushed back to next year, so it's not in the video yet. Because I want to do like kind of like an unboxing thing with the game and show some stuff out. There's like some posters and stuff that was included with it. Callisto. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it from what I heard. I mean, I try to avoid the gameplay and everything else, but I did watch the demo that they show off at the conference. But man, the stuff does kill you in the environment. I mean, there's some really intense moments where was in the demo. There was a demo part in the game where it was only shown during the demo when they were showing this game. It was like about 15-minute video. If a guy slips him back into a machine, he gets grinded up into bits, and you get to see him struggling, and he's quite pulling him in like this. But I'm like, damn, even the environment can kill you. So I'm like, wow, I'm in for a big treat, because I know Dead Space 2 had some similarities with the kills, like instant kills, with the environment. If you shut the door, if you blow off because was Dead Space 2, you're on the Titan station. If you shoot that one door, you go out with it, and like, you're going like outer space, like into space, and then if you shut the shutter too late, the door closes on your torso and it pulls you up into bits. That was a pretty gory death scene. I don't know if you guys ever played Dead Space 2, but that was one of the gory death scenes I've ever seen, where the door just cuts into Isaac Clarke and just kind of splits him in half. I'm like, it's something, because this game has similarities as well. So I heard the game's only 15 hours runtime with this game, like 15 to 20 hours. There's like I think there's like side quests I heard. And then there's like the main game, and there's a DLC content planned for the game as well. Well, I'm streaming this tonight, guys, on my channel. So I'm streaming this tonight. So what time is it right now? About 7. I usually stream around 11 o'clock, so I'll be streaming this later tonight on my PS4, and I haven't installed. Hopefully, I don't run into performance issues with this game because it's got the latest patch. You guys can tell me right now to hold off, or you fix some of the performance issues with the game, like the game crashing issues, frame rate. I heard there's some other bugs too in the game, which is still not patched out yet. But so far it's stable now to play. They fixed most of the major bugs, which is the game crashing issue with the game itself, and frame rate issues. But hopefully the game is stable enough to play now, because I hold off during the launch. Hopefully I don't have any issues playing this game right now. But I always read the news what's going on in video games and read patches for certain video games. You guys can tell me now about Callisto Protocol if it's more stable now. If any of you guys have seen the recent patch for the game and how good it really runs now. I don't know if there's still issues after the 1.07 patch. From what I read, there's a few more game bugs in the game itself, like a few more glitching bugs. You guys can tell me now if this game's more stable now to play, or just hold off on it. It plays fine on PlayStation. Okay, because I bought it for the PS4 and the PS5. Does it play well on PS4, Joe Soda? How's the PS4 version? Is it smooth now since with the performance patch they made? Does it run better? I know they fixed the crashing issue on the game itself. But they fixed a lot of the major bugs. The other ones are just the little minor ones, the little minor grips. But they fixed the more serious ones that would make this game unplayable. Because the game crashing bug is actually the serious one, and the stuttering frame rate bug was in this game. So which one runs better, Joseph, the PS4 or the PS5 version? Because I have a 4K too that has like 120 frames. I played the PS version on PS5. It was smooth. Just the game was disappointing for me. Oh really? Okay. Did you play with the 1.07 patch? With the one they just released about 6 days ago? How was the patch they released? Did they fix the issue with the game? Because I know at launch, if you played it, it was very stuttery. What I heard, but damn, the graphics look good though. I don't think I'm gonna be very disappointed because I'm a huge Dead Space fan. But this is a Dead Space successor to Dead Space. Kind of like, it was supposed to be a Dead Space 4 game, but you're getting it very similar to Dead Space with this one. So, I'm gonna check this one. Yeah, I never had any issues. PC had the most. That's what I've been hearing. PC had the most issues. I checked a little bit of the PC port. I didn't watch the entire game, just like a little bit of the opening. But it does not look that smooth. It's very, very rough. The only ones I heard were the best were like Xbox Series X. Had a patch which was recent for their the ray tracing part. And the PS5 version was flawless, and I heard the PS4 version was flawless. The only one that suffered the most was the PC port, which I heard about. An RE4 remake is coming out next year as well, so I'm looking forward to playing RE4 remake. It's coming because I'm a huge RE fan. My nose is stuffed. I hate that. But I'm streaming this tonight, guys. So I'll be streaming this later tonight. So, I get scared pretty easily. So I love horror games, but those jump scares have been well timed for me. I didn't see any game. I watched the demo gameplay, and then watched any of the entire gameplay. It was like an early build of the game. Trying to stay away from spoilers for everything with this game, so I'm gonna go in blind. But I'll give my opinion about this game when I'm done playing it. It's getting a new game plus mode. There's a DLC content story planned for the game itself. So I don't know what DLC stuff they're going to add to the game, but there's a new game plus mode being added for the free update patch, which will be released in a few months from now for the game. So you have a new game plus mode to play the game again. So there's like medium and there's hard. I'm gonna play the game on easy mode, so just to get my worker with the game itself. No, put it on the most easier difficulty setting. So that way, I want to know what I'm into. So I don't want to put the game in the hardest setting because I'm a newcomer to this game, so I want to put the game in the easy setting first. And once I'm getting pretty good at it, I'll play the other settings as well, like the other difficulties. Cause I know harder and medium are like the more Um, the AI is more aggressive and stuff, and the enemies hit twice as hard. Um, from what I've seen though, I don't know what game engine this game's running on. What game engine is this game running on? Let's see what game engine. I wonder if it's using Unreal Engine. Um, Joe Soda, what game engine this game? What do you know what game engine this game's running on? Is it like Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5? But this game looks pretty good from what I can tell. I don't know what game engine it's using though. It doesn't say. A lot of games use Unreal Engine, so I don't know what engine they're using for this game because the graphics look really good from what I see in the trailer. Because when I watch a YouTube video, they'll have like the trailer playing off for Callisto Protocol. And I bought Evil West. So I don't know if you played this one, Joe Soda, in your collection. I did buy the PS5 version, so I'm dying to play Evil West. I've been seeing the game since the announcement, so I know there's a kind of a love-hate relationship, but some people don't like this one. But I'm a horror fan, so I'll like anything as long as it's fun to play and stuff, and but Gungrave Gore as well. But I'm looking forward to playing this. I don't know any reviews about this game yet. Yeah, but I love the artwork though. Have you played Evil West? Has anybody played Evil West in chat? This one right here. I'm not showing any screenshots on the back of the game. It runs on Unreal Engine now. Look how this one looks. How this one plays. I saw the gameplay, like the early demo. So, I'm surprised I have no screenshots in the back. Just the main character himself. So kind of cool to see how that looks. Oh, I know you got monsters to fight and stuff. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's it for my Harry collection. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I got today to show off. One thing I did run into, I don't know if I showed this in my last video, guys. I know I showed this off anyways. I bought a factory sealed PS1 game. This is actually still intact. I had this game one time. My dad bought it for me. And I don't know what happened to it. It must have got stolen out of my collection. But this game's got a price. It was like $75, and I want a sealed one. I don't want to use one, so I bought it. A sealed one. This is a game I used to play a lot as a child. But I don't see factory sealed PS1 games. This is kind of like a 90s nostalgia right here. Seeing one that's still sealed and still intact. Because the value on sealed games, they really go on in price. They really go up. If you get this one graded, it'll probably be a lot more. But this is the only sealed PS1 game I actually have that's still intact. This one came from eBay that I ordered. But I had this game once. I don't have my copy. I had this one time I was at my house, at our house that I used to live at. But have you guys ever played Judge Dredd? This is an arcade shooter. It's kind of a a light gun game. But you guys should really check this one on PS1. I'm a huge PS1 collector, so yeah, it's kind of cool to have a sealed, intact PS1 game. So that's one that ended up my collection. Recent in my pickups. And what do I have? Oh, Joe Soda. I got something to show you. Do you have this one in your collection? I found this game the other day at a retro store. I got Evil Dead. I showed it in my last video, but it's Evil Dead Hell to the King. I've been looking for this game for almost 30 years. I can never find a physical copy of this. This game's so hard to find. You cannot download this in the PSN store because it's not available. But I had to get this game for my collection. So it's complete. But this is the other PS1 that's been out of my collection. I showed this in my last video. But I spent $60. It's going for a lot more than 60, what I heard. I know it fluctuates. But even though I wouldn't want to play, I know this game is very hard and punishing. But I want it for my PS1 collection. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. What I've been collecting for. What else? I showed you in my last videos, but I've been collecting for Dreamcast now, guys. I have some Dreamcast games that I've been collecting for. I got a Dreamcast system, and I know a lot about Dreamcast. And the only one game console I grew up with is PS1. This PS1 I grew up with as a child. I got a Dreamcast this year. I'm buying games for the system. Like I have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is an expensive port. 139. This one was going for a 175. This port right here. This one does fluctuate, but this one's going for like 172 on eBay, and I managed to get a copy of Resident Evil 2. This is an actually expensive port. This one not so much. 64 bucks. This one I won on the bidding. Buying their copy as well, which is I got this one in my retro store, which is about 64 bucks for a Code Veronica on Dreamcast. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, but I was collecting for my Dreamcast, and what other Dreamcast game I got? Hold on a second, where is it? Oh, then I got House of the Dead 2 on Dreamcast. This is kind of a rare port to find. I won this off of the bidding on eBay, but I was collecting for Dreamcast, and then I want to get some games for a Dreamcast because I never grew up with it. But I got the controller, memory card, and everything with the console, and it's a working one too because I got it in my retro store. And they have like a fishing game for a Dreamcast, which is not worth so much, but it was in a pile with the other games that I got. But I love Resident Evil games. If you guys know any more Dreamcast games I should collect, let me know in chat because I'm collecting for my Dreamcast system, and I'm always looking for heavy hitters. Dreamcast games. So if you guys know any good Dreamcast games out there, let me know because I'm always looking for a Dreamcast game for the collection. This is something new I want to add to my channel for pickup videos. Yeah, Dreamcast I've been collecting for. So my game store has been off the drive for Dreamcast games, and I have no luck of which game I want to get. For Dreamcast, there's one game called Creatures, that I want to get, and there was one game called Illbleed when I want to get my hands on. But if you guys didn't get any good horror titles on Dreamcast, let me know in chat. So that's what I've been trying to get for that system. Because I'm not familiar with Dreamcast. I'm not familiar with this library of games. But my game store in Fullerton gets a lot of Dreamcast games wants to go out. But sometimes it's bone dry and they have sports titles. I don't like sports games. Well, anyways, I don't know what Dreamcast I should pick up, guys. Let me know in chat. Because I'm not familiar with this system though. I know the games are expensive for the system. That's what I heard. Games they're kind of a luxury system. Damn, the games on that system are expensive as hell. So, my nose is stuffed though. So, anyways, it's about 7:30, and I've been streaming for an hour and 47 minutes. So, any guys you want to talk about, you guys can answer me some stuff and stuff. If you guys got any questions to ask me, you guys are more than welcome to. My nose is stuffed off, and I hate that. If you guys want to ask me, then you guys are more than welcome to. It's kind of like a free chat here. The chat. Guys got some bad games or anything. I know I'm a huge figure collection. I have some old retro Resident Evil figures that I've been collecting from the 90s. Yeah, I never had. Okay. You guys want to ask me anything? Hit me with some questions, guys. If you guys want to chat with me or anything, you guys can ask me anything you guys want. But anyways, I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 3. I like the fifth one better. 3 is alright. Nocturne, it's alright. The music is great. The only thing I didn't like about Nocturne, I played on the Switch version. I could not stand the puzzles in Nocturne. I could not stand the puzzles. What is one puzzle that used to annoy that annoyed the hell out of me? Is when you go to Obelisk Temple, and you have to step on these squares just to get this one door to open. There was like 2 doors, and there's one annoying boss fight in Obelisk. For some reason, I had to look at how they did it because you had to put in order for these the Mora sisters, And my God, it took me about 10 times to figure it out until I find how they did it. Um, but man, I didn't like that. I did not like puzzles on Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, but it's a really good game. I like the Shin Megami Tensei series, but damn those puzzles. The only thing I did finish for the game itself, they give me objectives where to go. Because I got lost. I had to look up playthroughs on Google where to go. It tells me where to go, but how do you get there? I have no idea because I never played Shin Megami Tensei 3. It's my first time playing it. And at times I was going to lose my mind with the game itself. I'm like, I'm about to quit this game. This game doesn't tell me where to go. And right now I'm stuck right now because I cannot progress to the final boss. I know where to go, but I had to get up there. It's a pain. But anyway, I did play Shin Megami Tensei Knock 3 Nocturne. I'm almost done finishing it. I have the ps4 version, which I just bought recently, so I'll probably play on a bigger screen. It'll be easier to play, but I had my gripes with that game. But the music is fantastic. I love the story so far. Have you guys ever played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne? Have you guys played Shin Megami Tensei? That game frustrated me at times. It really frustrated me at times, like where to go and stuff. Like, it does not hold your hand. There's no map on the screen, like the outside map, like where to go to go, like the place where you need to go for the start to progress. There was some stuff in the remaster that's not improved at all. But very good game from Atlas, though. I just have a few small complaints. Like, I had no map. I only had a map when I go like to certain buildings, but not like in the outside world. And it doesn't put like your objective for to progress the story. And that's the part I got lost on. I'm like, damn this game. It's like, jeez. So I was playing that on Friday. So I put like a lot of hours into it. I think you guys played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Did you guys like that game at all, or did you guys really hate that game? Because I had a few gripes with that game. I have a few words for it. I have parts where I'm just gonna quit this game and move on to something else. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is the one I love the most. 3 Nocturne is a different story for me right now. And I'm not done yet because I'm on most of the final boss. I don't know. If you guys played Nocturne, if you guys played Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, what's your guys' history with that game? Too much grinding on those games. Yeah, it's too much grinding. What was did you guys what did you guys think of Nocturne when it came out the remaster? I had some gripes with that game at periods because the words I have for the game is like I cannot comprehend. Like to progress the story, it tells you where to go. How do you get there on the map is like beyond me. Because the game does really not tell you, does not hold your hand how to get there. And the only way I progressed with this game, guys, I'm actually almost to the final boss, was I had to look up playthroughs on Google, people who played this game. And in the remaster, there's a new area now called the Amla Labyrinth, and I am not looking forward to explore the entire labyrinth of that place. But there is a big cameo appearance from a very popular franchise, and I think we all know. I think Dante's in the game as well. So there's Dante from Devil May Cry. I don't know. He was actually in the game. I was surprised, but that was a huge shock to me. But I played Nocturne. I'm not finished with it yet. There's 6 endings. I'm probably gonna just get the one good ending I like, and I don't think I'll ever touch it again because I just had a hard time progressing through that game. I did not like Nocturne that much. In my response. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is what really hits that one right out of the park. I played number 5. I did all the side quests. I did everything in Shin Megami Tensei 5. And I really loved it. Nocturne 3 was like slow pace. Music's awesome. It's fantastic. Story is great. I didn't like Samyu is alright, but it kind of is a dull character to me. And then there's was a girl named Chica, or I can't pronounce her name, but yeah, a lot of the friends, like a lot of, your friends, your protagonists, and the guys that you meet in the game, like they really backstab you, and like the students, like the friends that you know with your protagonists and stuff, like these guys all backstab me. It's like There's not one I did not even like. I did like the one guy that you meet earlier in the game. He's kind of report him, and then eventually kind of has his own agenda and stuff. Like, well, so much for that. Um, but overall, I did like the start. And there was Akawa. I think his name was Akawa. He's like the main antagonist. He was pretty fun. I did like him a lot in the game. I did love the voice acting, but it was my first time playing Shin Megami Tensei Knock 3 Nocturne. So I did love the story so far. I'm playing the game on Merciful right now because the game I was my first time playing it, but I beat the game pretty easily. I did die one time to one particular boss, and I got instant killed, and it sucked. But anyway, I did like Nocturne. One game I want to play from the Shin Megami Tensei series. I never played the first one. I never played number 2, and I never played number 4. That's the only ones I never played, and I don't know what system those are on. But I just got started. I just got into the Shin Megami Tensei series. Number 5 is my first. 3 is my second, and I never played the fourth. Oh, 1 and 2. So I'm looking for those. I don't know if they're on 3DS, PS1, PS2. I don't know. But I've been wanting to play Shin Megami Tensei 1 for a very long time, and number 2 and number 4. And I don't know what systems they're on, so I've meant to look it up. But anyways, that's what I've always been doing over there. I was playing Nocturne non-stop. I love the music. I just hate the puzzles. So anyways, guys, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Sims 4 on my PC, Papa Wesker. Oh, that's good, my idea. That's very good. My friend just bought me Sims 2 on PS2. And I never played any Sims games, but he got me my first Sims games for, I guess, Christmas present. So he got me Sims 2 on PS2, and it's complete in its mint condition. So I never played any Sims games, but it'll be my first to play. So, I have not much experience in Sims games, but maybe I call the dive into the second game, so I have no idea what I'm about to do. But anyways, my nose is stuffed all of a sudden. I cannot stand it. But Joe Soda, have you ever Joe Soda and Veronica Velasquez, you guys ever played Shantae series? The Shantae games, you guys ever played these on your guys' systems? And these are on PS4 as well. But the Shantae games, I really love this. My first one I played on PS4 was the One Half Genie Hero. I played this back on PS4, and it's really, really fun. I like the Shantae series. I really love it. So hopefully we continue with the Shantae games. But it's a franchise I got into like last year in my gaming since I've been a gamer. I think I got. Oh, my nose is stuffed, and I hate it. This thing I picked in my last video, Joe Soda, but I got Gungrave Gore. I watched a little bit of gameplay of this earlier, and it looks really, really good. I don't know why people don't like this one, but I saw the trailer announcement for this, and I had to pick it up. It's not a seal one, but it's the copy I got at GameStop. My guy's on PS5 as well. So it's one game I did pick up in my collection. And I bought Tormented Souls. There's one game you guys are probably like. I don't know if Veronica West, you have this one, but I talk about this game all the time, but you guys ever played Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater? Yeah, I have Half Genie Hero for a Switch, Best Buy release, 7 Sirens Limited Run for PS5 and might get. I got those versions on PS5, the Shantae games, Joe Soda, and I got them on PS4. So I have I don't have Risker's Revenge on PS4, but I got that one on PS5. But I'm looking for the other ones. No, I never played Shantae's video games before Pop Wesker. You should look into the Shantae games, Veronica Wesker, my friend. They're really, really fun. It's like a 2D side scroll, like similar to Mega Man. You'll really love it. And what's cool is they use your hair as a whip. really good story in the game. It's really good. I cannot spoil the game. You have not played it. So, but um, it is on PS4 physically. Um, but I love the Shantae games. I know that Limited Run released a figure of Shantae herself, and I'd love to get the statue. But I have this one. Where's the Shantae game I did have in my collection? Or am I holding it? No, that's not it. Um. Oh. And I have this one as well on PS5, which is a Seven Sirens. I have this one is Risk of Revenge, and this one on PS5 as well. But I have this one and Seven Sirens on PS4, but I don't have the Risk of Revenge on PS4. But these are kind of cool because they have their manuals. But really cool to have in the collection. So this game came out last year. Joe Soto, I don't know if you played this PS4 version, but this is physical, by the way, on PS4. Fatal Frame made in Blackwater. They're releasing Master of the Eclipse, which is the next one that's coming out for a remaster. Too many of these don't have manuals in them anymore. That sucks. But it's nice to have like a physical release of Fatal Frame. This is my first Fatal Frame game in my collection. I don't have the PS2 version. I only have them digitally on PS3. But I love the Fatal Frame series, and I'm surprised this comeback of all these years later. So they're releasing Master of the Eclipse. I saw the trailer for it. It looks really good. I did play this one. This one's really, really good. I managed had a few really good jump scares. This game knows how to do it at times. Man, there were some parts that are very intense in this game. I just I can't explain how the jump scares work, but it's so well timed too. Because listening with the headphones really kicks in with the atmosphere. And the one part that creeped me the most, I don't know if you guys played this one yet. There's a particular part in this game where you go to this one shrine, and there's these freaking dolls. I hate dolls in horror games. It's either mannequins or dolls. I was with horror games with dolls and mannequins. And even RE Village had dolls and mannequins. I'm like, Jesus, man. Dolls. And if they come alive, that's more screwed up. I mean, that's just horrifying on another level. I did play Shadows of Rose DLC. I have Madison, which is similar, but I haven't played it yet. I also bought Madison on PS5. I had it resurfaced because this was not in the best condition. I got it from GameStop. But it's better than it works. I did buy Madison on PS5. And I don't think I do not have Madison on PS5. I have the PS5, and I don't have Madison on PS4. I gotta get it for the collection. That's not getting on my pickups for next month. I bought this on the Switch as well, physically. So I have Fatal Frame Man of Blackwater on Switch finally, because I have a physical port of it. So I heard it runs pretty well. No issues. It's got a patch already. But I recommend this game, guys, if you have in your collection. Try to get this physically. I'm not much into digital games, guys. As a fan who's been with PlayStation for many years, I like physical because these games you can always play them a long time. As long as you want physically. Digital games in general, guys, can always disappear. But at least the physical version of it can always be around for a long time. As long as you take care of it. That's why I've always been collecting physical games. So I've been collecting physical for almost 30 years. This is shocking. My mom found me an original PS2. My neighbor threw it in the garbage can, and it actually works. I had it refixed as well to a repair shop. So I had the entire console cleaned out, and it's missing its sticker on the front where the disc tray comes out. But it works and everything. When I went to go test it out, I had a disc in it, had the Guitar Hero in it. My mom found me an original fat PS2, and because I live in the apartments over here, my neighbor over here in the corner threw it out, so I don't say anything. He threw out a PS2 and a PS3 system, And my mom, because my mom knows me, because I'm a huge gamer, and I took the consoles out of the trash can. And they both worked. So I'm like, I don't know why people throw their consoles out. I mean, these are like worth some money too if they're working. Because one was an actual PS3 Slim, and it works. Just needs a lot of cleaning too because it was in the trash can. But it cleaned out. I don't know why they threw them out. And then there was an original fat PS2 intact. I just kind of gave it a new disk drive, so the disk drive works. Um, but it works and everything. It's a functional fat PS2, and it was just missing a back part where that big giant thing goes in the back. There's a big slot in the fat PS2, and you put it in there. It was like freaking internet stuff you can put into it. Um, but I found an original working PS2, and I used to have one as a kid, and I think mine completely died. One kapooey. But I do have two PS2 Slims and a fat PS2. The only with this fat PS2 is only missing the sticker on the front, but that's about it. But it's fully functional and it plays games flawlessly. But you never know what you're gonna find in trash cans. I was looking to find a console in there one day and it worked. Um, so my mom always finding stuff around here and around these apartment areas. Um, so yeah, one of the little trash diving that day, and I found two consoles in a box. My neighbor threw out. But you never know what you're gonna find. So, but yeah, if it's worth saving a console, it's worth getting it fixed and get it to operate, back to operation. Yeah, it's worth saving. My mom one day, I'm gonna share a story with you guys. My mom found me a PS1 console. It's from 1995. I did have one as a child, but mine completely died. My mom found one. I was in a thrift store one day. My mom found one. It was ready for $12, but the damn thing was really beat up. Like the showcase was in good condition, but it was like really grimy. Had like bubble gum on it and everything else, and power button come on, but it was like very dim. You can barely see it, and the disc tray did not work. So they need a new optical disc drive. So what I did is I bought the console from the thrift store, and I took it to my repair shop, and it cost me $300 to fix. Got me all the original parts for the PS1 console. I have it restored brand new. Restored it back to what it was. I got like a new showcasing for it, a new disc drive. Everything that was replaced inside the console was replaced inside the PS1 console. I got it fully functional again, and now I can play games on it now. But it's the one that's in my room here. It's the one I found at the first one. I was actually beat up when I found it, but I got it completely back to work again. It was a dead console when I found it from a '90s console, and I got it back to work. But it cost me $300 to fix up, and it was well worth bringing a console from a '90s console back to life. Yeah, and then the one day my friend got rid of a PS2, and it was a PS2 Slim, it's a revision model, and it was a dead PS2. It was completely dead. The only thing that came out was a power light, but the disc tray did not work at all. So that would only cost me about $200 to fix up. So I got a functional PS2 Slim, and it's fully functional with a new disc drive and everything else. But I got it cleaned out and everything else, and then there was like a pile of games that went with it, because I guess her cousin moved out to Texas and stuff. But it was a bunch of PS3 games, and I got a few of them. I think I got like a big haul like this for like $100. And it was like a PS2 games that were kind of thrown in. But anyways, yeah, there was a PS2 inside a box of games, and it was a dead PS2. I took it in, I took it out, and see if it's worth saving. And all I needed was like a disc drive, and I did tested it, so I was kind of glad to have it. So that's the one I have, and the next room next door is my mom's room. So that's the PS2 that I found that day. And it was worth saving too. So, so that one's staying with me. So I have 3 PS2s. I have one fat one, 2 slims. So the other PS2 slim came from was a birthday gift for me when I was turning about 20 years old. That's the one that has like the shiny cover on it. So I just have I have a history with game consoles. Should I move in Mama's Wesker to live with us, Papa Wesker? You should, my dear. You should. But anyways, I wanted to tell some stories about some stuff that I run into. Oh Oh, I during COVID, during 2020 during COVID lockdown, because I could not go shopping indoors. I managed to get my hands on a Death Stranding limited edition PS4 Pro, which is one I still use now for my live streams. And then I bought another one, which is the Last of Us Part 2 limited edition PS4 Pro, with its original box. That was brand new when it came in from Amazon. It's still in its box. And I have two original Jet Black PS4 Pros. I'm still factory still to this day. And I know Sony is making more PS4 Pros because there's a PS5 shortage right now still. But I heard the PS4 Pros are back in production again. I don't know if there was a God of War Ragnarok special edition for PS4 Pro. I know Sony released a lot of limited edition consoles, but I did see a Kingdom Hearts 3 console when I was at my retro store. It was a Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 Pro, and I don't have that one in my collection, but it's one I want to add to my collection. It was like for $400. It's got the controller and it's got everything with it. But I do want to get a Kingdom Hearts PS4 Pro. And it's in a nice, cool looking black shell casing. So I might add that one to my collection because I like those limited edition PS4 Pros. So, and then anyways, I ended up buying an N64. I have a few games for it. I have Resident Evil 2, Mario Kart, a Star Wars game, and two Castlevania games for it, and that was about it. So the reason why I got the N64 because I want the Resident Evil 2 port. Should Jake Mueller and Sherry Birkin have their own house on Sims 4 public? Yes, they should, my dear. They should. But anyways, I didn't want to show the games I have off. But if you guys can see, that's a Resident Evil blanket, guys. I got them from Amazon, and I have like a bigger one that's on my bed here. But anyways, I hope you guys like my gaming room, the way it's set up. I live in an apartment. My room's kind of small, so but those PS4 and PS5 cutouts originated from GameStop. My friend gave me those about a few months back, and I had it on my bookcase. He made me one for a PS1, and he made me one for I had one for the Switch, and I had one for Xbox, and I had one for like a PS3 cutout. So those I'm gonna put on my bookcase. So that's what I did a while back. I ended up buying a new TV this year as well. Replaced my old 4K TV. But I don't want game. I want to stream Close to Protocol, and I want to stream this one and Evil West and Close to Protocol. So it's like I have games I want to stream on my channel. God, man, my allergies right now is like bugging me. So, anyways, yeah, that's all I got to show off, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat something right now. But anyways, I wanted to stream this. I'll be back later tonight, guys. Smash that like button, guys. Please leave a like. Helps me out with my YouTube channel. I know I haven't been streaming lately. I know I'm making an X-Legs collection to finish up on this live stream. But anyway, I'll be streaming Close to Protocol tonight, and maybe tomorrow, if I can fully finish Close to Protocol in one video, maybe I'll make it to one series. If I can't finish, if I get stuck on something, I might doing a little playthroughs on Close to Protocol. But I won't stream this. Was it not this one? Not this. The PS version of Sharon's Staircase. So this one I'll be streaming maybe tomorrow. If I get back late, I might stream this tomorrow. If I get done with Close to Protocol early, but I know that's a 10 hour to 15-hour game runtime. I might stream this one next week. So I might stream this on a Christmas live stream for Christmas. So I'm have a good horror game to play. But guys, check out Cherry and Staircase next time. Bye, Public. See you later, my dear. See you later. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I gotta clear my room right now. My allergies are bugging me. I'm gonna take some of my allergies. My nose is like stuffed up. But if you guys have any more questions right now before we leave, you guys ask me a few more questions about video games or anything else. So if you guys want to ask me anything, you guys go ahead. So it's a live stream right now. If you guys got questions, hit me up in chat. If you guys want to chat right now, we guys can talk. I got a few more minutes to spare. If you guys want to chat some more about video games. If you guys got any questions or anything, I mean, I don't bite or anything. But anyways, if you guys want to ask me something, what game I'm gonna stream, I'm doing Callisto Protocol. My friend wants me to stream it. I am. I don't know what's gonna be in store for me for Callisto Protocol, but I do love horror games. So, what else am I gonna stream? I don't know. I have some other horror game I'm gonna stream this weekend as well. I got Five Nights at Freddy's to stream as well, which I'm not played. I'm not fully finished it. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna stream this maybe a few weeks from now. I'll be streaming it. Check out Yakuza series if you can have. I have Yakuza's what Yakuza was it? I have the Yakuza zombie game, Joe Soda. Byron. Bye, Veronica Wesker, my friend. Take care. Take care, my dear. But anyways, see you later, Veronica Wesker. See you later. I'll be streaming later, Veronica Wesker. I'll be streaming Callisto Protocol, so stay tuned for that. We're in for a good horror game this tonight. I do love horror. I do like putting horror on my channel because I do like Resident Evil stuff as well. Well, I'll check out the Yakuza series, Joe Soda. I will check out Yakuza because I only have Yakuza that spin-off one on PS3. And I don't have the other ones on PS4. I didn't want to get Like a Dragon, that new one that just came out on PS4, and I want to get the new Yakuza that's coming out. Was it the when it was announced at the game was it the after the Game Awards? It was the Rise of which one was it? It's the one. It's the same protagonist from Like a Dragon from that Yakuza series. And it's a remaster too. And I'm looking forward to playing it. It's like got a sword and it's very bloody and everything. But I only haven't checked the Yakuza games. I have a lot of good things about it. I need to get them from my PS4 collection of the library. I don't have Stray. And I don't have some other games in my collection. Aishin, yeah, the Rise of Aishin. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's the one again I've been looking. That's the one that's peeking my radar lately. So it looks good. I saw the gameplay and everything else, and it looked very good. What I saw in the trailer. Take care of Veronica. Yeah, take care of Veronica Wesker. But anyways, Joe Soda, hit my subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. But I do like video game requests. I do like video game pickup videos. I know a lot of people like video game stuff these days. My YouTube channel is very old school, so mine's kind of a gaming channel. But it's called The Infamous Stars Captain for Wesker, which is that's me. But I became a YouTuber about 3 months ago this year, and I booked my subscription within 3 months since I joined YouTube, which is insane. I know. But I do like a lot of stuff on the channel. I do a lot of gaming stuff. So you can tell your friends about my channel, Joe Soda. But if you want to become a mod, let me know if you're interested in becoming a mod. Help me out in chat because I get some annoying bots in chat. I never ever seen bots in live streams, but it was annoying bots that interrupt your live stream at times. And they're just annoying as hell. I had a stream one day, and these bots, man, no matter what I did, put them in timeout, they kept coming and coming and coming. So, Joseph, I know you're new to my channel, but if you're interested in becoming a mod, let me know. Because I get attacked by bots in my live stream. And you know how that feels when you're playing a game and you're trying to keep an eye on chat. And it's always good to have moderators in chat as well for bot stuff or issues that's going on in chat. But I get attacked with bots constantly during my live stream. I'm live streaming video games on my channel. And I can always use extra help in my chat because sometimes they show up a little bit later, my mods. But if you're ever interested, let me know, Joe Soda, because I get attacked by bots. As like, it could be like during right now, they'll be getting in my chat right now, or yeah, sure, I've been sub. I just never chatted. Okay, um, here you go. You're a mod now, Joe Soda, but you know what I mean about bots in chat. You see them all the time on our YouTube channels. I know every YouTuber has an issue with bots. Um, but anyways, you're a mod now, so you're very welcome, my friend. But I'm a very nice guy to talk to. I want to get something back to my community this year, being a YouTuber and all, and I want to give something back, being a gamer and all, and share some of my gaming history. Because I've been a gamer for almost 30 years. Um, but I'm pretty friendly to talk to. So, um, okay, cool. You're very welcome. But anyways, you can tell your friends about my channel if you're get some friends and hit the subscribe button. If you got any friends, tell them about my channel. My channel is still new to YouTube, Joe Soda. So it's not, my YouTube is still new. It's still kind of hard to find on YouTube to search it up. But if you type in infamous Albert Wesker, it'll come up right away on the search bar. But my YouTube channel really shows on recommended videos. It usually shows on recommends usually, but I've been streaming for quite a while. But I'm still new because I joined like 3 months ago. So I've been on YouTube for almost 6 months, so which is not bad. So next year will be half a year. I think next year will be a year now. I've been on YouTube. So it'd be nice for my YouTube career. I want to do YouTube because I stay home all the time to take care of my mom. But YouTube I really want to do, so I want to make some new friends, and having COVID-19 not helping any, being locked up, we all been to COVID-19, and COVID killed me for almost 8 months. I cannot buy video games, when I go indoor shopping, and it just gave me the idea during COVID I want to become a YouTuber, so that's what I want to do now, become a YouTuber, so it just takes my mind off the things, what's really going on in reality and with the world. I know COVID's still looking around and stuff, but that lockdown just killed me for 8 months. I cannot describe the pain, and not going game hunting in the wild. It's just really, really sucked. It puts like a really down in my gaming stuff. When I want to go shopping, so I get paid like every month, but I like to go game hunting. But I could not do anything during COVID. I could not do anything. I was locked in the house for 8 months, and you'll probably agree with me on this statement though, but the only way I got my video games was I had to go online shopping to buy video games, and it just it sucked because I cannot go indoor and look in person at whatever games they had besides the ones you see online. But that's what I did to survive. Just go online shopping during COVID-19. I remember when they said it would only be 2 weeks and it ended up being 3 years. Yeah, I agree, Justin. I really agree. But the only good games that came out that year was like Doom Eternal, there was F7 Remake, and there was Resident Evil Remake. And the one that got me through, I think took my mind off of things, was F7 Remake, and it took my time playing it. But and there was Persona 5 Royal when it came out, and I got my, take some of the mind off COVID-19 during the lockdown. But COVID, man, that lockdown just sucked. And they just kept extending the lockdown. I'm like, oh, this is never going to end. And it was like, it turned out, it was going to be 6 months, and it turned out to be 8 months. And then, like, after that, it's like, indoor shopping was announced. And I'm like, oh, now we can get out of the house and everything. I'm like, geez, I've been locked in this house for 8 months. And my mom, oh my God. And my mom, like, is watching cable, but man, she just cannot stand that lockdown. I mean, she was working at the time. But, no, but none of my friends can ever stand that lockdown. That just is a killer. Like, you wanted to buy games in stores, you couldn't even go in the store and buy games. If you want to go to GameStop, you had to wait outside for your pre-order. And you just couldn't get inside. That's how bad it was. But I'm glad the lockdown's over, and I'm just kind of glad it's not. I don't want to see it come back and everything, but I can't go through another lockdown with another outbreak. It's just gonna be insane. Oh, but you need to get out of the house. I mean, you just can't be locked up for like 8 months during a lockdown. It's like crazy. You're gonna go to go to your local things like your grocery store or go to like get gas or whatever. But you just cannot go indoor shopping, and that was a killer. mean, I know you agree with me on that, Sim. I know it probably put you through some harsh times with COVID-19 lockdown, but I cannot stand it. I cannot stand that lockdown for like a second. I'm like, I need to get out of the house. Um, but I'm glad that I go with video games. I mean, these are a joy to play, and it just takes your mind off reality. That's what I love about video games, and then became a gamer. Um, my first game was Crash Bandicoot 2 on PS1, and didn't know anything about gaming. You know, I didn't know anything about consoles or anything like that. Because I was born in the 90s. I was born in 1992 as a kid. October 26th, 1992, I was born. And because I came over there when PS1 came out. My first console was a PS1 console. So I didn't know anything about the console. I used to go to daycare. And my teacher had a game room. And she had like, Super Nintendo, N64, Dreamcast, like NES and stuff. And the one console I introduced me was the PS1 console. I'm like, oh, there's got to be some good games on the system. There's just stuff's going through my head. I'm like, there's some games start for PS1. So I pick up Crash, and I was like, I fell in love with gaming. Yeah, when I spoke against it, they banned me on social media and the Twitter files for being discussing that soon. If I heard you about that, oh wow, oh that sucks when they block you on Twitter and stuff. Um, but you're free to chat in my YouTube channel, Soda Joe Soda. Um, but anyways, yeah, I the only rules I have is like I don't want like no trouble in chat. I was trying to pay close to the rules and stuff and try to obey the rules, but but my chat's old school. I mean, you can free to talk in chat or whatever, but I'm just trying to keep those damn bots out of chat. Cause I mean, if I see them on my screen, I'm just put them in timeout. But I cannot stand bots. I don't know how. This is a big question on YouTube, and I wish he done something about it. How do those bots make into your comments? Even on comments, they make into your comments. They kind of be like a spam, like a scammer thing or something. I was like, it'd be like you've been one of our winners and you win this, blah 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 blah, and then you get the bots in chat, which I don't know how they make it into your stream, and it's very annoying. I wish YouTube would fix that, but I think they will never will. Um, I hate bots. I don't know how it all started with bots. Maybe they've been around for years. I don't know, whatever. But it's annoying though. I'm like, I know my friends are trying to watch the gameplay when I'm watching my live stream, and they got put up with the bots. I'm like, damn, it's infuriating bots. But anyways, you're free to talk on my channel. Just so leave comments or whatever you want to talk about some video games. You can always talk with me or whatever. But I do like this gaming stuff on the channel, so I'm one of us all gaming stuff. So, you can check out my other videos that I did when I first started. I have a lot of video games, like video game collections. And then one time when I was a YouTuber, I went to like 15 or 30-minute videos, and it sucked. So I waited for almost like 4 or 5 months to do like hour-long videos, maybe more than an hour video. But when I first became a YouTuber, it was really rough. I mean, I could only do like 30 minutes. It didn't give me like much time. But we're just kind of testing you and stuff because you're going through like a kind of a trial period. But anyways, after 3 months, and I was like, I got everything that I wanted, make hour-long videos, and stuff. That was fun making YouTube videos. I really had fun. It was like, this is a joy to make. I mean, it's really, I do I love my heart as a gamer, and I'm trying to get people interested in video games and stuff. And I was I was born in the 90s as a child, growing up with PS1 and stuff. But PS1 got me into my gaming career and stuff. But I was also into art as well. But I just had a huge hobby for video games in general. But I love doing art. Art is like one of my other subjects too as well. I'm pretty good at art. I had some art pictures I did in school, but I just had a great time playing video games. So, my dad was a gamer. My dad's first game was Doom on the PC port. I don't know if you remember classic Doom, Joe Soda. I don't know if you remember the original Doom. When it first came out, everyone was always talking about Doom, and we used to go to school. They were always talking about the games that came out. And like, I want to play Doom when I get home. I want to play freaking Doom. Doom was a big subject in the day, and I know Doom is still a big subject with that franchise. But I remember my dad playing Doom one day on PC. I'm like, what game is he playing? Because I was like 8, I think 7 or 8, and I saw my dad playing Doom on PC. I'm like, damn, this game is good. And I was just, just little then, like, man, look at all this blood and gore. These zombies, just the door's falling apart. And he just kind of stayed there when you shot him. I was like, damn, this is a game that everybody just talked about, like Doom. I want to play freaking Doom. I just watched AVGN review on he does this like if you watch AVGN Angry Video Game Nerd, and he did a Doom video, and he's like all these ports on Doom, like Doom on a pregnancy test, Doom on was it like different ports. It was like Doom running on this, Doom running on that. I was watching AVGN, and it's like it was a funny video, but it's about all the ports of Doom. And there was even a Doom game on PS1, which looks pretty good. I never find a Doom port on PS1, but when my dad was playing Doom, I'm like, man, this is a really cool, awesome game. But I got a Doom port on my PS4 finally. I got a physical port of it. But I got the limited run Doom game that has like 1, 2, and 3. I actually met him at a convention. Oh, really? I would love to meet James. What's his name? James. The Angry Video Game Nerd. I once wanted to meet him because I love his videos. Was it? I think James Ralph. I think it was his name. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm a subscriber on this channel, but I always watch his videos during COVID and stuff. He was always put like a smile on my face. But the videos that he makes are so funny and hilarious at times, and I love all the crappy games he just talks about. Yeah. One was funny was he was talking about LJN, Laughing Joke and Numbnuts, and some of the worst games I had never heard of, like Fester's Quest, Dr. Jekyll, was it Dr. Jekyll Mr. Hyde was one of the worst NES games ever made. There was a Jason game he reviewed. There was a few Terminator games. I mean, but every single game that he reviewed were all from LJN. Laughing Joke and Numbnuts. And it was like one of the worst game companies when they make green games. But there was one particular game made by LJN. And I think was Venom's was called Carnage on Super Nintendo. And he said, they pull through. No more crappy games. I know, and AVGN, but that was like funny. He's like, they pull through no more crappy games. And I was like, but some of the worst games I have never heard of. Like there was some really, really bad movie ports. On AVGN, there was like, there was a Jaws one that was really bad on NES, and there was like some really, really bad ones. It was like, there was a Beetlejuice one that was bad, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I never played these games as a kid, but man, some of the worst games ever made. There was one video he made recently, it was about a few weeks ago, it was a Cats game on Wii. Really, really bad game. Because he has a cat himself. But in this game, just sucks. There was a minigame he was picking up, and he was picking up like cat pieces or something. It was like a minigame. I'm like, well, I know what this game is. It's complete crap. But yeah, and there was another game that was bad on AVGN was Bugs Bunny Blowout, and it was Bugs Bunny's Blowout. And I was like, this was a horrible game. I was like on NES, and it was just funny. And I think his friend was dressed as Bugs Bunny in the video, but it was really funny. It was a really funny port. Really funny video. And then there was a Batman, and he was reading all the Batman games that came out, and the best one was the one I want to get for my Super Nintendo was the Batman and Robin beat 'em up one, which is kind of an arcade one that I want to get. But that was like an expensive game. I saw it one day at my retro store one day. It was going for like 100 and something. I was like, damn. And it was made by Konami too. But yes, but man, the games he reviewed, I was like, God, I never grew up with playing these games. But that Doom video was really funny. You guys should check out that Doom video on AVGN. It's hilarious. Especially if we went to the end of the video. It's like, it's funny. um, yeah, there was he did like a Spawn video as well too. As Spawn, there was like some game ports that made by of Spawn, like McFarlane making Spawn. There was like some Spawn games of Spawn. I watched them. I seen the movie of it too, but there was like some games that I never played. I did play the PS1 version, but I don't have it physically in my collection. Um, but AVGN, man, I love his history with video games. But he is a good reviewer, and talking about really, really bad games ever made. Um, but there are some really stinkers out there. There are some stinkers in video games, and I'm surprised how many there are. But I never played Fester's Quest. I'm God, no, gonna play with that game as a child, because he did review that game. That game is god awful. Um, but anyways, I try to stay away from bad games if I can. Um, I don't know if I ever end up with bad games as a kid growing up. I don't think I ever did. Oh, yes, I did. He needs to review this game because I actually hated this game. Um, you ever played Bubsy 3D on PS1? That game sucks. AVGN should play Bubsy 3D. That game, golly, sucks. I hate it as a child. I mean, I remember getting this game for, I think it was like for Christmas, and I got Bubsy. Even though I think you guys don't know about Bubsy, he's kind of like a bobcat or whatever kind of thing he is. Um, he just kept talking and talking all the time in the PS1 version. I'm like, oh god, this giver shuts up. He's like saying the same lines over and over again. If you guys ever played Bubsy 3D, it's the most crappiest game ever made on PS1. It was only developed within a month. The game's really unfinished. Um, the level designs look horrible. It's godly trash and everything else. But Bubsy 3D is a game I played as a child, and it tormented my soul, my heart, and my heart as a gamer. I hated Bubsy 3D, and fortunately, I still have this stupid game. So I was like, it's this thing I have from my childhood memories, but man, I will not want to experience Bubsy 3D on PS1. God, no. I mean, that game just eat my soul. I'm like, my God, this is the most crappiest game I've ever played. I mean, he was right, AVGen. There are some crappy games, and I did manage to get one in my collection, and that was Bubsy 3D. Game sucked. I mean, I don't know if you guys played Bubsy 3D on PS1, but that game just god awful. It's to me, I can't get past the first sticking level. The game's god awful, just put it that way. It's a 1 for me with that game. It's a complete 1 to a 0. Bubsy 3D. That game's eh. But I played the game when I was about 5 or 4 years old as a child, and like, God, what is this game doing to me? I hate Bubsy 3D. I'm like, and I just remember playing it for like 5 or 6 hours. I'm like, I can't find my way around this stupid level. The camera is awful. The camera made me seasick at times because the camera is like, it's jerking this way, it's jerking this way, and then like if I'm on a platform, it just kind of stays there and like, it's locked into place. I'm like, God, this game needed some more work. It's like, how I had patience with that game, I have no idea as a child. I never fully finished it. Thank God I never did, because if I would have got at the end of the game, I would probably, I just have no words. So, have you played Bubsy 3D, Joe Soda, as a child? Have you played Bubsy 3D? Has anyone ever played Bubsy 3D? It was a PS1 game that was released. Have you guys ever grown with as a child? I feel sorry for you guys growing up with that game. Because fortunately, I was the unlucky child who grew up with that game. But has anyone ever played Bubsy 3D? He's kind of like a little bobcat kind of guy. He's got like an annoying voice at times, but never have, but heard it was bad. It was bad. It was bad, Joseph. It was so bad. It ruined my childhood as a gamer. I know you'll probably feel sorry for me, but I grew up with that game as a child. I was about 5 or 4 years old on that game with PS1. I'm like, what the hell did my parents give me? I don't blame my parents. They didn't even know how bad the game was, but this game's like really, really unfinished. Um, oh god, if I still have it, I'm just be surprised. Um, it's probably in my PS1 bookcase over here, and I know I still have it because it has not left, and that's why I have it buried in that PS1 bucket with this matter with the other PS1 games. Like I do never want to see it, but it's in my PS1 collection as a child. I've been holding it for many years. It's like I'm like I just don't want to look at it, so I just kind of put it with the other PS1 games I just really hate. But it was one of the most god awful games I ever played as a child. What a game that tormented me as a child. Our on subject. Crash Bandicoot 1. I love Crash Bandicoot, but there's one level that really, really tormented me as a child. It was the Bridge to Nowhere, and I know No Stormy Ascent was completely cut out during development, but Bridge to Nowhere and what was the other one? There's another bridge level in Crash Bandicoot 1. And what we do not play Bridge to Nowhere. My god, I hated that level so much as a child. I hate the Bridge to Nowhere. And I don't like Stormy Ascent. Hated that level so much. Because I played the remaster of the Stormy Ascent level. I think this is try a little bit of it. I saw watching gameplay of it, and I played Slippery Climb. Slippery Climb is like one of the worst levels in that game. It's a behemoth of a level. There's barely any checkpoints in Slippery Climb. I hate Slippery Climb, and I hated the Bridge to Nowhere in Crash Bandicoot 1. I hated that god dang level, and I'm surprised in the remaster it's still intact. It's still hard as hell. But was Bridge to Nowhere, and what was their level? Crash Bandicoot 1, the other bridge level. Bridge to Nowhere and I can't think of the name of that damn level. Oh no, it was like awful. I'm like, I see a lot of people. If you talk to any gamer who's played Crash Bandicoot 1, they will tell you Bridge to Nowhere can piss off. I don't know if you played Crash Bandicoot 1, Joe Soda, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean as a gamer. Because I played Bridge to Nowhere on PS1 back in the day, and the remaster wasn't any better, but at least the controls were better, but Bridge to Nowhere can piss off for all I care. It can burn to a bomb of fires of hell. I hate the Bridge to Nowhere. I mean, I was going to put my hair out like this. I'm like, I had 99 lives. And no matter what I did, I lost all my freaking lives. I'm like, curse you, Bridge to Nowhere, and your twin brother was the other Bridge to Nowhere level. But my god, man, it just tormented me as a child. I had 99 lives. I built up so many lives. I lost in a matter of hours and minutes because I could not get past a sticking bridge. It's like you had these planks that are kind of spread apart. I'm like, hell no. That's it, done. Crash Bandicoot 2 was my favorite. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warp was my favorite, but the first one, it's fine, but I hate the Bridge to Nowhere and Slippery Climb and Stormy Ascent. Those all levels can burn in hell for all I care. But I'm surprised they released them back into the remaster. The Stormy Ascent and Slippery Climb, they were released back onto the I don't know. No, Slippery Climb has already been on the PS4, but Stormy Ascent was when I was been re-added. I'm like, no. I'm not going through this behemoth level over again. But yeah. But there was some games that just tormented me as a child growing up. I wonder again that tormented me as a child. There was one other game, I can't think of the name of it. There was one other game I hated so much as a child. Oh, I know what it was. A racing game, but it wasn't your average racer. It was called it wasn't Car Star Cruiser. Kind of a galaxy game, but it's like you have like a spacecraft you race in. The controls were god awful. I couldn't get my ship to go. And the game was a piece of trash. Worst PS1 game I bought. I think I bought it for like $1. I knew the game the I know the store was trying to get rid of it. I'm like, oh, I'm the unlucky kid right who is gonna buy the end up the most crappiest game ever made. And damn it, I was right. I put it in my PS1, booted up. Game sucked as Bubsy 3D, but it's worse. Trash I ever played. Um, for some reason I still have it in my collection, and so I don't. And it was called Star something, but it was like a racing game that takes place in outer space, and um, it had one mini game where you had these ringers. You had to go through the ringers. If you missed, we had to go right back. Reminds me of oh, was it there was one god awful game on N64. Well, Superman 64, and it had these rings. That game, I saw AVGN play it, and that game just sucks. I'm like, thank God I never played Superman 64. You think of rings? Mm-mm. Nah, I'm not doing this anymore. Um, but yeah, I end up with the most garbage games. I only ended up with two of them on PS1. One's Bubsy 3D as a child, and I hated that one. Um, yeah, game that tormented me as a child, and don't know how I put up with that game. But man, Bubsy 3D is the one. It has to go as my number one as the game that tormented me most as a child growing up. And I told my dad about the game. I told my dad this game really sucks. And no matter what I did, he would just never shuts up. I don't know what it is with that character. Every 45 to 20 minutes, he would repeat one line, he would repeat another line. I think it was only 4 lines he said, but man, it was like this annoying. Even his voice was like too cringing at times. Like, oh god. So you know what? I turned the game off. Hell with it. Screw it. Threw it into the PS1 pile, and that was it. And Bubsy 3D still haunts me to this day for some reason. I never fully finished that stupid game. I ask myself every day why I'm still holding on to it as a child. Maybe because it's part of my childhood, and growing up with it. So, don't ever do what I ever did. Don't ever play Bubsy 3D. I still have my copy. But if I ever get rid of it, it's a piece of my childhood goes away with it. But I just come on to it. It's from my childhood memories of the game that just tormented me the hell out of me. If you guys have any similar games in chat that tormented you, you guys can share me your experiences as a kid growing up with video games. Because Bubsy 3D, of all the PS1 games I ever played, Bubsy 3D is like, what person on earth will make the most garbageest game I have ever played? The level design looks like blocks, and trees look like little squares. They weren't like even trees. I don't know, whatever they were thinking of. The level design was horrible, and it was complete unfinished. It was only 1 month of development for the game. Complete rush of development. Shipped. I don't know how many levels were in it. I think it was like about 10 or 15 levels completed. But the game would take about a month to complete during development, and that was it. Horrible level designs, horrible story. There's everything about this game just trash. I hope AVGN. I hope I write a letter to AVGN, the review of my childhood memory game of the worst game that ever tormented me as a child. I don't know if AVGN ever reviewed Bubsy 3D, but it's the most garbage, god awful game ever made in PS1's history. Worst game to be published on that console. If you guys can get a hold of AVGN, James Ralph, I think it's his name, you guys should tell him about Bubsy 3D. He should make a video of it on his channel, and just do something funny with it in the video. Like do some do something, because most of the games will get destroyed in the video, but I was like, do something with it, because I know he played was it Sub-Zero Mythologies? I never played Sub-Zero Mythologies, but I know that game was god awful. And I saw somebody playing it just recently, and I think it was on Max Immune Dude's channel. I watched the entire playthrough of Sub-Zero Mythologies. I'm like, I know it's on PS1, it was on N64. I'm like, no, I am not. I like Mortal Kombat, but I am not playing Sub-Zero Mythologies. I never played it myself, but I watched somebody play, like, who on earth would play that god-awful game of Sub-Zero Mythologies? The game is one of the worst games in history, with Bubsy 3D along with it. I don't know if you guys ever played Sub-Zero Mythologies, but it's on the N64 and it's on PS1. And it is just a god awful game with the worst controls possible. I mean, you can play around with the controls, for the controller, but it just does not control and does not respond very well. Worst game I ever seen ever made. It doesn't respond very well if you miss the control scheme. It just not respond very well. I know AVGN did play Sub-Zero Mythologies. He reviewed it. He did not like it. But he did kind of use like the ice blast, and he's like going like ugh, and then fatality. I thought that was kind of funny. Kind of ripped the spine out of the cartridge. It was like kind of funny. It kind of some blood side effects and stuff. But I don't know who on earth will play Sub-Zero Mythology. I know myself as a gamer, I will never put myself through that game. God awful no, because if I ever did, I'm gonna have some serious patience with that game, because I am not ready to have a 1-to-1 with that game. I could probably watch it and see all my viewers right now. Oh god, he's gonna break any minute. He's gonna take that game out. It's gonna fatality. But if I ever played Sub-Zero Mythologies, guys, I'm in for a royal hell. But I asked my friend, I wanted to play it one day, and my friend's like, "You crazy? Why would you want to play Sub-Zero Mythologies?" I'm like, I've seen the game, but I want to see I know there's physical versions of it exist. I'm like, I just want to see just gonna have one game of it for my PS1 collection. I'm like, you do not want that game for your collection. You do not want it. Whatever you do, burn that game if you see it. He's just warning me, because I have a feeling that he played Sub-Zero Mythologies. Got a friend who worked at the game store, but anyways, I know he played the game, he hated it. But he said, if you buy that game, I wish you the best of luck, because do you ever do, don't play through the game. I don't think I never played Sub-Zero Mythologies, but it's like one of the worst games ever made in history. It's on my gaming list to pick up one of the worst games ever made, because I saw Max Mindy play it on his channel, and like he played it on PS1, and like the one final boss is a total troll. But if I ever pick it up, I knew I'm in for a bit of hurt. Going to head to bed, have to be up early, but we'll check your stream tomorrow. Take care, Justin. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Let me tell your friends about me, by the way, before you leave. So, tell your friends about me when you see them. About my YouTube channel on YouTube. But that's Infamous Stars Come Up Wesker. But anyways, I'll stream later tonight, guys. But anyways, I want to head up. I'm just talking about some games that I grew up as a child and that were just so bad. But I might have Sub-Zero Mythology still might be my collection. I might play it, because I want to see how god awful it really is. I've seen the videos of it, but I want to play it in person. Like god awful it really is. My friend said, "You're in for a bit of hurt if you play it." Yeah, definitely. My friend told me one day, he said, "Have you ever streamed it on your YouTube channel? I am not watching it." Because he hates Sub-Zero Mythologies. I have a friend who actually hates that game very much with all his gaming soul. But he said, if you play, you're in for a bit of hurt. So, yeah, I know what I'm in for. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat some, and I'm gonna be streaming later, about a few more hours from now. I'll probably stream around. I stream a little bit later tonight, but I'll probably stream around 11 or 12. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I need like 2 hours stream. That's not bad. Make up for the days I've not streamed. But anyways, I'll see you later. Ciao, everyone. Take care. Please smash that like button, guys. Please like the video. And take care, guys. I need to go eat. I am freaking hungry. I haven't eaten since morning since I woke up. I slept in today. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.